Bad.
Do you want to do it? Do you want me to do it? I can do it. Let me do it.
Sure, I can do it.
Hi guys.
Hey everyone. Hi.
Look at me saying hi guys. There's literally no mic. Brent, we didn't check the mics, but is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Guys, let us know. Let us know, please, if you guys can't hear us. I'm sure you can.
Hi guys, can you hear us now? Oh, can you hear us?
Someone said no African time. Cheer.
Cheer.
Just about, yeah.
Cheer. Sorry, y'all.
Can you guys hear us? Can you guys see us?
Hey guys. Hey. Guys, I'm going to be drinking from a flask today because, cheer. The news, the tea. Oh, Lord.
You're so dumb.
The news and the tea. Oh, goddamn. It's been a Friday.
It's been a Friday. That's actually so
No, honestly,
true.
it has been a Friday.
Legion. Portia. We will actually get to you people today.
Literally.
Today, yo. Hey.
I will lift up
My voice in praise.
for I know.
Okay, after they finish their singing, please make sure that you're subscribed
Yes.
to this channel. Make sure you like this live. And if you're loving the live and you want us to continue,
Loving the live.
loving the live.
Loving the
If
live.
you're loving the live, make sure
Someone even finished it for you. Hit that like button. Period.
make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing. Make sure you are following us on Instagram, BTS_pod_. Also on TikTok. Also on Twitter.
Yes.
And make sure you add us on Snapchat, BTS Pod. Is it underscore as well? Or just BTS Pod?
I think it's just
It's
BTS,
just BTS
pod.
pod.
BTS
But
pod.
guys, please, let me just say this now since we're live. This is casual talking, okay? This is not pre-recorded talking. Enjoy. For those people that don't know Yoruba, I'm begging you, subscribe. We need it. And listen, man does not live on bread alone, no.
But we need that bread today.
We need that bread today, please. I think the comment section is actually only for people who have subscribed. So if you're there thinking, oh, I want to comment, but you haven't subscribed, I don't know if you saw it, but in the question, someone was like asking us, what does mean?
Oh, it just means
Yeah,
I actually think you said it first in Malta or something.
Really?
I think it was
I don't know where.
I don't even know. It might be Tammy.
You know, I'm always coming with those one-liners. Because
Maybe I think it was you, but I don't know. Maybe it was.
Probably was. Sounds like me.
Yeah, it does.
Is kind of like a conversation stopper. So if you don't want to answer any questions, you just be like,
Yeah, Someone said that we should call our podcast
I'm crying. Guys, let us know where you are tuning in from.
Yes.
Because I know some of you lot were saying that.
Not where it's Fiona.
No, that's the girl from last time. Fiona, where are you? No, but guys, let us know where you guys are tuning in from. Someone I remember was like, oh, it's going to be 5 a.m. from where I am, but I'm tuning in. I said, ciao. You more dedicated than I am. You more dedicated than I. What? Ah, hell
That's so
no.
funny.
But yeah,
How have you guys been?
Yes.
As in people in the room.
us.
You, yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were
Oh,
asking.
oh,
I don't know. Asking
I don't think she doesn't ask me this often, by the way. She's just doing this for the cameras.
Hey. I was gonna say, don't be like certain people bringing certain topics to the camera.
You people, you know yourself.
You know yourself.
I'm joking. This week has been okay, I think. I can never remember what I've done in the week.
Work.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, that's about it. No, yeah, I think it's been fine. What about you guys?
Yeah. I've actually been ill, guys. Like my throat, my nose. You know, like this week. Yeah, I know. That's why I said.
Let us be moving to this side. Well, to be honest, I've been feeling a little under the weather
for 6 weeks.
Yeah, you've been coughing for 6 months. In fact, since we started this studio, I don't even know if there's been a time where Tammy hasn't coughed. Guys, As you're watching this, just stretch your hand forth and bless over Tammy's story too.
Yes, so we need the prayers,
We
man.
need it. Oh wait,
I'm
seeing
not ill. I'm fine.
Sorry.
Before people think I have some
It's true.
underlying issue.
Sorry, no, she's
I'm
fine. No,
fine.
she's healed in the mighty name of Jesus.
Oh.
Amen.
Amen.
Oh.
I'm just looking at the comments to see where people are from. What? Caribbean, South Africa,
Hey.
Germany, Jamaica, Italy. What?
Buongiorno. I mean, I don't know how you say it in.
I don't even know in the
That means
Buongiorno.
good morning. I don't know how you say good
man.
night. Sorry.
What? Manchester, India.
Manchester at work. Yeah, which shift you on?
At work.
Yeah, man. Holding it down.
Holding it down.
Holding it down.
P.O.P.
Holding it down.
I'm legally blind. Sorry.
I think the girls took something before they came.
It's
they
the
smoked
lion.
something.
I'm a woman.
Don't
Anyway,
kill me.
sorry,
Oh my
sorry.
god.
Germany, South Carolina,
Elephant at
Botswana,
Castle.
Oh,
yeah.
child.
South London.
Come
We
on,
rate
man.
it still.
Ireland,
Stand up,
Romania,
stand up.
Dublin,
Canada. Hey.
What?
New York, Germany,
Hey.
Liverpool,
Miami. Cameroon.
South Africa,
Blessing
in
to the
Durban.
throat.
That's
Blessing
where
Oh.
to the throat.
God bless you. God bless you.
someone said there's South Africa in Durban. That's where that that's
That
where that
dilemma.
dilemma was from.
Hey.
Was it you?
Was he you?
Was he you?
Don't be afraid.
Singapore.
What?
No. Alabama. No.
No,
Surely
what
not.
the hell? No,
Wow.
someone said
Wade
wade in the water.
Oh god. Oh god. Is there something in that drink?
Nah,
In that cup of
guys,
yours?
honestly, in this cup, I promise you, it's lemon, it's ginger, and it's honey. 'Cause
And
I
it's
water.
Jack Daniels.
Nah,
Innit?
come on, don't do that,
It's
man.
Jack Daniels.
Don't do
Let
that,
me smell
man.
it.
You can smell it. In
No,
your
don't
neck.
smell it.
Don't smell it,
I
too.
don't smell it.
Don't smell
Before
it.
I get some.
Yeah, innit? Japan. Nah, you
Don't
guys
kill
love us
me.
too much.
Yeah, for
What
real,
time
man.
is it in Japan?
Literally. But yeah, guys, keep on sharing to your friends. Let them know that we are now officially live. There was no black timing. We got here as soon as we can. 1 second, 2 seconds late. Don't blame us all. But please be sharing to you, sharing to your friends, be sharing to everybody. Please, and make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can comment as well. Because yeah,
I was gonna say, should we tell them the agenda? Or should we just be going free
I
flowing?
feel like we should tell them the agenda.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, because well, people normally say what the live is gonna be about, or should we be different to everybody
Nah,
else?
I think let's tell them the agenda.
Yes.
Let's
Okay,
tell
wait.
them the agenda.
Let me get it up.
Guys, this agenda,
Hey.
as in we had to be updating it live. You know when new things are coming out? Because
Y'all.
nah.
Okay, so on the agenda today, we're gonna kick off with hot gist.
Hot gist.
So I have a thread from Twitter
Hey.
that I'm gonna read out.
Okay.
It's very. I want to hear you guys' opinions.
Oh god damn.
And then we're gonna talk about stuff about Real Housewives. The tea that dropped today. Portia Williams Gubadia. I don't know whether we should still be calling her that.
I literally.
Because she has filed from divorce from her husband of Simon Gubadia for they were married for only 15 months. After they've still
she
been
was
posting,
just- I
Bella
was just gonna say
Naija
that.
are still posting her wedding content. Anyway, after that, we're going to be going into dilemma and asking any of you if you have any dilemmas, because I remember last time some of you sent dilemmas via like WhatsApp, I don't know, email.
Yeah.
You called in.
We're gonna do the calls as slightly different this time.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know when the lines are open, then the number will
Big brother. I'll let you know when the lines are open.
if you call after this time, you may still be charged. Anyway,
This is Big Brother. Please do not swear.
anyway,
Oh my gosh.
I'm
just
crying.
so that it's a little bit more like, I guess, free flowing, cohesive, or whatever. We'll let you guys know when the lines are open, and that's
Yep.
when you'll see the number on the screen. You guys can call in, let us know what you're thinking,
Yep.
or you could text us your dilemmas as well if you want to do it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
so after all the dilemmas and people calling in or whatever, we did a little Q&A on Instagram. So we're going to go
Yes.
through those questions as well. So if you haven't,
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
if you have a question that you want us to
Send
answer,
it there.
send it there. Go to Instagram. I should still think that it's should still be there.
Yeah,
I'll
it
check
should
as
be.
well.
But
Okay.
check the question box. It should still be there. And then we are gonna get into the one that you guys have been waiting
Hey.
for. This story has been taking a storm on social media.
Hey.
Twitter, Facebook,
Hey.
TikTok,
Hey.
Bebo is
Hey.
everywhere.
Hey!
It is Risa Tisa. Who the F did I marry?
Harry. Ah!
Question of the century.
What?
Hey!
Guys, no word of a lie. I've been even asking myself that question like as if I'm married. Who
No,
the F
Do you know
did
how
we
many
marry?
women have said that they have just looked at their husband? They said, "Give me your social security now."
Give me that
it
number
now.
now. What?
Nah.
Where's your job?
No, legit. Hey!
I need to see papers. Show me your proof of funds.
Now.
now.
And scroll.
No,
Let me see
scroll.
that
Let
the
me
thing
see
is
if
moving.
it is moving.
Let
Yes.
me see that it's moving.
Yes, yes. Oh my God.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is how serious it is. I don't know if anybody follows me on Instagram.
Yes.
If you want to follow me, Tammy Montero.
Tammy Montero on Instagram.
I'll be giving the people laughs. Anyway, show that you know that it's this serious.
Hey!
I have taken, I can't even think the
Turn
camera
the
will
thing
focus
slightly.
to where.
Yeah, like that. So that, like that, like that.
Anyway,
Guy!
there's pages of notes on Risa
Pages
Tisa.
of notes.
I'm not kidding around.
No, but Tammy, ask
I
yourself,
watched-
hold on, Tammy, ask yourself this
I can't
question. Wait, hold on. When was the last time you took notes in church like this?
When was the last time I went?
Oh, Tammy!
I did that when
You went.
It's just a joke. Like I said, I always making jokes.
Even me, yeah, I've got about 5, 6. I don't even know. This is on my notes for this Risa
Yeah,
Tisa.
honestly, man.
People said they like my handwriting.
Oh, really?
They just love you on your socials.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm giving the people jokes and laugh. You know, we've entered recession. any little house, any laugh, any
Literally.
joke.
No, honestly,
Anything.
because nothing else is fun.
Even
Yeah,
things
man.
are bold in
Girl, bye.
in bubbles.
She did bold with text. Okay, let's
I'm
get started.
crying. Yeah, man.
Pregnant. And then
Don't kill me.
after Risa Tisa, if we have time, we can take some calls at the end.
Yes.
And if we didn't finish all the questions from the Q&A, we'll go through that as well. But like I said in the beginning, if you are not subscribed,
Yeah, guys, honestly.
You
if
can't
you
be
want
involved
the
in the
lights to
convo.
be on where we're recording, you need to subscribe. Do you want the light to go out?
Guy, this
Never.
chair is not for free.
It's not for free.
This mic is not for free.
It's not for free.
So
Subscribe.
make sure you're subscribed, like, sharing with all your friends, and make sure you're following us across all platforms. I think our Comey link is in the bio, in the
Yes.
description box, so everything is there. So make sure you guys are following us, keeping up to date with what we're doing and all sorts. But yeah, I think what we're going to do first is go into hot gist.
Hot gist, child. We need some sort of theme tune. Ding ding. Ding ding.
Please don't quit your day job. Please do not quit your day job.
You're sick.
Please do not quit.
Hey.
Okay, wait, let me get it up because you know, nowadays, when
Yeah.
you see things on social media, one thing about me, I'm a screenshot because you guys will be deleting things like there's no
This
business.
tweet has been deleted.
Facts.
Okay, cool. I've got it up. Is everybody ready for this hot gist?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I saw this on Twitter about a couple of days ago.
Okay.
My partner's brother passed away late last year. And the wife phoned yesterday asking me to thank my partner for buying her a Valentine's Day present. I pretended to have known about it and she went on to tell me what it was. And guess what, ladies? It was the same present that he bought for me. I'm very angry and I feel degraded. How could he buy both of us the same present? Am I missing something here?
Sorry, I'm a little bit confused.
Okay, so let me explain.
Yeah.
Her partner's brother
Yeah.
passed away, and
Okay.
her partner's brother was married to
Yeah.
a woman, and obviously she's become a widow.
Yes.
So her partner has brought
Oh.
her brother's his sister-in-law
Yeah.
a Valentine's Day gift because
that's
obviously
nice.
because
That's
That's generous.
it's generous, but it's the same Valentine's Day present that he got for her.
Well, like we
So
said.
she was thinking that she's a bit upset
Yeah,
because
yeah.
first of all, he didn't tell her that he was getting the girl a Valentine's Day present.
Please.
And she's upset that it's the same Valentine's Day present that he got for her. What are our thoughts?
First of all, he does not need to tell you that he's getting her a present, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't
She's
think so,
recently widowed. Like,
yeah, man.
recently widowed? Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think it's the right time.
I don't like what.
Yeah.
Please, you shouldn't be annoyed about that. That's strange. About it being the same gift, I think it kind of depends on what the gift is. Maybe.
Yeah, I can't lie, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Well, she didn't specify
Yeah, she didn't
what
say.
gift it was, but
Yeah.
well, she might have, but I didn't capture that. I just screenshotted
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
saw. But I saw that when I was like, that's a bit of a sticky one.
Do you know what it is? I think it's sad because obviously he's also going through the loss of losing his brother, right? So that's mad. That's mad. Like he's gonna be
exactly.
feeling all types of ways. He's gonna be like, I know my brother. You know how you be thinking like, I know my brother would want you to be happy on this
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
And like, he's obviously like, this is a way I'm gonna show my love this
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. And he's probably just done it, not thinking too deeply
Yeah.
about the fact that it's the same thing for his own wife.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if it's to
probably thought that
celebrate,
they
why
both-
you
Someone said buy one, get one free.
No, yeah, that's what I was gonna
It
say.
could
I
be,
can't lie.
child.
In this recession,
It
child.
could be.
I don't know about y'all, but in the UK, we are in a recession.
Yes.
Bro, you save whatever you
save,
can.
bro.
Buy one, get the second half price. Please do what you need to do.
You need 3 for 2. That super drug deal.
Right, he's even
Buy
saving,
three.
he's even saving
Get
one
two.
for the next
Yeah.
year. He's even saving one for the next year.
Yeah, literally,
But
literally kept it under the bed.
literally. But my thing is, yeah, it does depend on the type of gift. But I think it is crazy how she's on outrage. And is she the one that tweeted it on Twitter?
She put it on
Yeah,
Twitter.
she
That's
tweeted
mad.
herself.
That's mad.
Go and sit down in the corner
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's mad.
gonna sit down.
That's mad. You can't be bringing that
go
to
and sit down
Twitter.
in the
What the
corner
hell?
somewhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Damn. But yeah, no.
Somebody said death doesn't justify inappropriate behavior.
Ah!
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Do you know what it is? I think that the girl doesn't really understand. Maybe she doesn't understand the gravity of loss, because something that the wife and the husband is bonding over is losing someone that they really love.
Yeah.
So
okay.
the brother has
She's
the,
a bit
she,
removed.
the husband has lost his brother. The wife has lost her husband. That's something that they are bonding on together. Not to say that
his wife.
his wife isn't grieving as well,
Yeah.
but I think the gravity of the grieving,
Yeah, it's different.
only maybe they can really connect with that one.
Yeah.
So I can understand why the brother will now feel like, oh, I need to step in because this is what my brother would have wanted. And yeah, he could have told you that it's the same gift, but maybe he didn't think it was that deep. Life is short. There's bigger fish on the table. There's bigger fish to fry. There's bigger fish to fry. Like people, what did someone say? What did someone say?
Sorry.
What?
Somebody said it was a girl called Annabelle.
Yeah.
She said next he'll be saying he cuddled her all night because they're grieving.
Annabelle also was the one that said death doesn't justify inappropriate behavior.
That is funny. That's crazy now. That's crazy. But yeah,
I don't think he's done anything wrong, to be honest.
But I do
think
think
it kind
that
of depends
isn't
on the gift.
yeah, but isn't it actually? I'm actually thinking about it again. I would expect my husband to tell me, by the way, I think we should get something for so and so for Valentine's Day.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that he could have done that. Maybe he should have done that.
I
should
think he
have.
should have done that. I can't lie.
Common
think
courtesy,
it's
but I
wrong.
don't think that it's like, oh my God, like let's
Yeah.
have a massive issue in our marriage because
of it.
Because of it.
Hold on. Now I might be a
no.
bit. Let me just be careful because this is
careful,
live, so I can't
though.
edit.
Yeah, you can't.
But shouldn't the Valentine's Day gift be from them? Is it from him?
Maybe he.
No, I don't mean to. I'm just asking
does
a
it
question.
matter?
or-
Do you know what people on Twitter were saying?
Yeah.
They were saying that she should just shut up because
I'm with them.
because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you've got a man that cares for.
Yeah, of course.
like
sister-in-law,
okay,
yeah.
We're gonna speak about why the f did I marry?
Yeah.
Good.
Why did I marry?
Who the f did I marry? Sorry. At the end of the day, good men are simply hard to find.
They are
Not
scarce.
even good men,
scarcer than
nice
egg
men,
in
Yeah.
the
nice
UK.
men that are thoughtful and careful that will put people first. When have you heard of these type of men? I'm all out. I'm all out. I don't know. So people were saying like, oh, you should even be grateful that you even have a husband or a partner that will even
He
go
has
the
a heart.
extra mile to,
Yeah.
to make somebody feel happy on Valentine's
Facts.
Day. A
Maybe,
day where she
yeah.
could
What he-
really be feeling upset. You going, even not start a single. You'll be going on Valentine's Day, roses, flower, Hakkasan meal for two.
Yeah.
You'll be looking at,
candle
oh.
lit.
And imagine someone that has actually lost
That's different.
Their
Different kind of
partner.
pain.
Yeah.
I think, like we've said, like, I guess, you know, what he could have done differently would have been to tell his wife that this is what he intended to do and he'll make it out to both of them, and he could have bought a different gift. But genuinely, it's just not that deep, especially for you to bring it to Twitter. You have too much
But I
time.
do hope though that he like did say that it was from us. Like, I know that you might think that it's a minor point.
Even if it's from him.
No, because I'm just like, I want to, like, if I know, I don't know how to explain it, but
She
like,
already didn't think that she, like, I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But she already didn't even think that she should have gotten a gift in the first place.
no,
So-
I know the issue is just that they got the same gift,
No, didn't she say that? Isn't it strange that he even got her a gift?
I think it's the same gift.
It's
that
the same
she's-
gift. I think
Oh,
that's
is
the
that what
issue.
the-
Yeah.
So I was gonna
Okay,
say,
I
it
think it's
doesn't
the
sound-
same gift, and the fact that he got her the gift, and then didn't tell her that
He got her
he
the
got
gift.
her the gift.
But I'm just like, I don't know how it is in my eyes anyway. I know obviously like it's his brother, so I get that it's really him that will feel it more. But I will also be mourning as well. I'm just thinking about it in terms of my own relationship, right? If we do anything that happens to the family of your brother, let's say like
Yeah.
you know, I would want everything to be like our family are doing this for you, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes it doesn't happen like that.
No, but but I think
If
that it's
I'm
nice.
thinking for a family, I'm thinking of my mum and my dad. With my little cousins, one might give one money,
Yeah.
the other might go and give clothes. Like it doesn't really have to be like, oh, we get. Do you understand?
Oh,
Like,
I'm that's a very personal thing for me. Like, I'm very big on like
We.
it being a we situation, just because I think, you know how people talk. I don't want to say people. Obviously, it's maybe it's because I'm Nigerian as well. But you know
I
how
was
it
gonna
is
say
like.
that it's our
Imagine
culture.
it's like loads of different other family members, and people are like, oh, what did they do? Oh, it was only him that gave me something. Like, the wife has not been supportive.
Oh,
People
God.
start talking like, honestly,
Yeah,
our
well,
culture
let's
is
stop
mad.
this narrative about people talking. At the end of the day, someone got a gift. Doesn't matter who gave the gift, or it's still coming from the same household. I don't understand. Like, if I was to give my little cousin a present, would they now come and say that, oh, the Adebayos gave the present?
Sometimes.
I do.
So if you gave a present
Yeah.
to one of your family members,
Yeah.
will it now be from the whole of your
No, but
family?
normally we actually specify who the gift is from. So like, it will either be, my parents would say, whenever my mum gives a gift, she'll always say, oh, this is from me and your uncle, or she'll say this is from the whole family. She will always specify.
I'm asking about you.
Yeah, so if I'm giving something, it's normally because like it's not me. It's just
It's
I don't know,
you as an
me.
individual.
It's me as an individual.
Yeah, but I thought you
Whereas-
said you're like a family union.
yeah, but I'm saying that, for example, if my mum's like, okay, we need to get someone a gift, my mum's like, oh, I found something, I'm gonna gift it to them. I'm gonna be like, okay, cool, say it's from all of us, because do you know what I mean?
I would have found
I
time
would have
to
wanted
get
to give something, so
one.
we're just
Okay,
like,
I
let's
get
give
you.
them all
Yeah.
something, rather than
That's
thinking I'm
what-
not giving them
that's-
anything at all.
That's what I do as well. Especially like if like
Yeah, but do you not think that
But
you're just overanalyzing this
no,
whole thing?
yeah, I can't lie. I do agree with you though. Like in this situation, it's just not that deep. I think it's just one of them ones where it's like maybe he tells you that he's done this, and then you just say to him, oh, "Okay, that was a really nice gesture." Maybe next time, just say like it's from both of us, just so that she knows that I'm also like supporting.
I get what you guys are saying. I think for me, especially as someone who's recently gone through like grief and had to deal with like assessing and looking at family, like not in a rude way, but there's just a real reality. When you lose someone, you are really more attentive about who is actually there for you in terms of a family perspective. And it's actually where you start to realize actually some in-laws that you think are really supporting you, really and truly, the only reason why they're doing certain things is because of their partner, which I get, but there's a clear difference between those that care and those that are just there for image. So in my eyes, I'm just like, if you want to make it like we're a family unit and we're here to support you, and you know that I would want to be there for, like, maybe I didn't think about it, but like I would want to support her and her to know that I care
Okay.
about her. Any grieving situation where someone's lost someone, you have to make sure that I'm included. Sorry, I don't know how mad that is.
Are you saying
not
that
mad.
in terms of, obviously you mentioned in-law,
Yeah.
so are you saying that maybe the wife of the
Yeah.
thing should have known about it, so it's kind of like, oh, we are giving you
100%, which
the
is why I'm
Valentine's
hoping
Day
that
gift.
maybe, even though he might have not told her, I'm hoping that he phrased it like, my wife and I would like to
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
I
something.
don't think
rather
so,
than,
because
that's the thing.
I don't
And that's
think so,
why for me it
because
sounds a bit dodgy.
because the widow, I don't want to call her widow, but that's
Yeah.
what she is. She called the wife and said,
Oh, there's more to the story.
No. She called the wife to say that, oh, can you thank your partner for getting me the Valentine's Day
Oh.
gift? That was the original.
Oh, is that
thing.
what
And
thing?
Yeah.
then she didn't even know.
But she just played it along like,
Like
oh
she
yeah,
knew.
don't worry, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
a bit
can't lie. I
sticky.
agree with Beatrice actually. Like deeping the context as well. like initially I thought it wasn't that deep, but actually deep in the context, I think it's actually important that he says my wife and I, just because it may come across a little bit like she didn't really care, especially because she didn't even know about the gift.
I don't think so, because she called to thank.
Yeah, but tell your husband I said thank you, not thank you. Not thank you to the both of you.
Yeah, but then she would.
That's a long-winded way to thank somebody. Like, tell your husband I said thank you.
I don't
No,
think
I
so.
think maybe he might have phrased it in the right way. For them her to message the girl.
No, and to say,
tell your husband I said thank you.
Yeah.
Not thank you for the gift.
oh, thank
I'm
your
on the
partner
phone
for
to the
getting me
woman.
the present.
Oh, yeah,
talking
that's
about
dodgy.
thank your husband for the gift.
Yeah, that's
she
dodgy.
knew that the gift
Yeah.
didn't come from her.
Yeah, but that,
I don't think she meant it in a malicious way, but I'm just saying that it's obviously clear that the gift came from him. Otherwise, it would be like, I was going to speak in Yoruba for some reason. But anyway, yeah, thank
No,
you.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
But she didn't do that. That's what I'm saying.
but you know when you get something when you're a child, or even at this age, when like a relative gets you something, whether they give you money or give you a gift, the whole family have to thank that person. Do you not get that?
What do you mean? Say it again.
Like, okay, so if
Yeah.
someone was to give me money,
Depending on who it is,
I will
though.
have to now thank.
Yeah.
My dad will call separately
Yeah,
or
yeah,
to
yeah,
thank.
to
Yeah.
thank, yeah.
Then my mum will call
But there's
to
a thing
thank.
about appreciation.
Then
Yeah.
my grandmother.
Yeah, but you're thanking the actual person.
I know, but I'm just saying that
No,
this
yeah,
whole
that's our culture.
is a
Yeah.
culture. So mama, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
But guys,
God.
people are in the comments. I see you guys. Don't worry, we're not ignoring your comments. A lot of people are saying like, why Valentine's Day? But obviously that's that's
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
She's just lost her husband.
Yeah, do you know what I
This is
mean?
the first Valentine's Day. Like I said, even us single people that we're not that we're jealous, but we're just thinking, oh, one day you'll be scrolling.
Somebody's gonna love me one day.
You'll be scrolling. You'll be seeing roses upon roses. Like I said, you didn't even know that they planted that many roses in the whole world. You've seen it
you
the
know that
whole day.
Yeah.
Can you imagine someone that doesn't have that anymore to the circumstance of death? Come on.
Are we really that cold-hearted or untrusting?
Are we really
we
that
think
cold-hearted?
It's that? Come on.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Come
let's
on.
move on.
Sorry, 1 second, guys. Just hold on with us. Bear with me.
I don't know how you do that.
I'm not sure how. So that it's not now. So that it's after, only in playback.
I don't think.
I don't know. Text Brent.
Okay.
But yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Hold on,
Next
guys.
hot
We're trying to sort out a couple of things.
What are you reading?
No, it's just everyone's comments. The sister-in-law called to say thanks because he said the gift was from both of them. I agree with Beatrice 100%.
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Thank you. Cool.
You should not be receiving any more ads.
Yeah, guys. Sorry, guys.
I don't know what
That
happened
might have
there.
been us in the S
you know,
settings.
this still be higgy haga.
Yeah, so-
We're still teething.
Honestly. But yeah, guys.
People use ad blocker.
Somebody said y'all have to purchase YouTube
Premium.
Yeah, YouTube
I
Premium.
have YouTube Premium, the best thing ever. Anyway, moving on. The second hot gist topic is Portia Williams Gubalia. Our sister Esosa or Esiosa. whichever the way the people want to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Our sister, our Nigerian sister,
Yeah.
sadly has filed from divorce from Simon Gubadia after 15 months of marriage, allegedly.
It was nice knowing you, Sha.
Do you know, you guys already know, if you guys know me, like, I love Portia. Like, I don't know why I do, but I think it's just like her character. I don't know what it
Her
is about
vibe.
her vibe. Like,
She's just fun. Like
Yeah.
she's fun to watch on TV.
Yeah.
She's just like a bubbly person. She's funny.
Yeah, and I
she
think
says
watching-
things like her scenes, her best scenes in Real Housewives when she's like with Nene, like they're
Yeah,
just going back and
joking.
forth,
Yeah.
joking around.
Yeah.
She can read.
Yeah.
She can do everything.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, for me, I knew about Portia before, but it was really through Real Housewives of Atlanta that I got to see her like properly. And I feel like when you watch her from back then, like at the beginning, from her
Yeah.
first marriage till
Yeah.
now, it's like a whole different person. So it's
Yeah.
like you've been part of the evolution of Portia. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when the girls, so we were actually in a meeting and Tammy, her face was just like, just shot. And I'm like, okay, why is Tammy off mute?
Because if you people know, you know that I am a Bravo celebrity in terms of I'm a Bravo
Is that what they
celebrity.
call you guys?
Yeah.
No, but they call
Plutonian.
they call people that are on Bravo. So like Kenya Moore, they call them Bravo celebrities because they're celebrities. I'm just saying that I'm with them, Sha.
Yeah,
But I am a Bravo holic. Like I watch
She is, man.
all Housewives, Married to Medicine, different. I had to cut a few reality TV like the Love and Hip Hops and stuff. Yeah, I think I've outgrown those ones. But Real Housewives, that is my thing. Like I'm in group chats just because we bond over Bravo shows.
Yeah.
And when that news broke, my friend texted it to me.
Oh, really?
She texted it to me, and I was like, no.
Surely not.
I said, surely
It can
not.
be.
It can be.
But it's not
They were
sparkling.
just in Dubai.
Yeah, I know. Literally.
They were literally just
couple
in
of
Dubai.
days. Yeah.
Hashtag
Ride or die.
be his peace.
God.
Be his peace.
God.
So
People,
is it
people in the
definitely true then?
That's the
Well,
thing.
it's been reported by people,
Yeah.
and normally their sources are quite good.
Yeah.
And the thing is, in Atlanta, anyone that knows about Atlanta, there's this place called Fulton County where they actually go there, and people will go there to see like if celebrities have like filed for divorce, and majority of the time, it's true.
Yeah. I think obviously people in the comments, I see you guys saying that Nigerians didn't give us a good rep. It's peak, man. It's peak. We actually never get a good rep, man. And it's so jarring because like I actually thought, every single time we always think, oh, maybe this one will be a good one.
No, they said it. They said it. As much as I love Portia, I had to unfollow her when I heard the news of Fallon and
No, that was mad.
Loads of people unfollowed because I was just like,
yeah.
I don't think I approve of this because if anyone doesn't know, let me give you a little bit of a backstory. Basically, I can't remember what season it was, but only a couple of seasons ago, Portia was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah.
And a new friend of Fallon and her husband joined the show. And Fallon was introduced to us as Portia's friend.
Yeah.
As in, when someone's name comes up on the bottom, it said Portia's friend. Portia met Simon on the show.
Yeah. Did you see the videos going around now when she meets him? She's like,
hey, nice to meet you. Dude, because I think around then we'd just been coming back from COVID. So there was all this, everybody fist bump or elbow, that type of greeting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Simon and Fallon were on the show. The season wrapped up. I'm telling you, a couple of months after the season wrapped up, we are now seeing a post on Instagram of Portia posting a picture of herself. No. First of all, it was around Mother's Day. Portia posted a picture of herself, Simon, and Dennis.
Yep.
But the way Portia and Simon were
close.
We're like,
what's
going on
here?
I think a couple of days later or
Then
next
the
day,
ring, wasn't it?
No, it was a picture of her and Simon on like maybe they're on holiday. It was a selfie.
Sorry, yes. I remember
And there was a massive caption basically saying, my fiance, we've spent how many months together, we're in love. Everybody was just like, because I think what had happened was we had heard that Simon and Fallon, they'd separated, they'd filed for divorce.
Yeah.
Only a couple, maybe days, weeks later, we're seeing Simon and Portia. Everybody was just like,
what's going on?
What's going on?
It's mad. It's sad though.
And I really love Portia.
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
do. That's how you know I loved her. I had to unfollow because I was just like, this is bad.
People are saying we're missing parts about Portia. What parts are we missing out?
What parts are we missing about Portia?
What parts are we missing out, man?
What parts are we missing about Portia? Let us know, Chia.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Portia thing, like, it was just... And then she went on to have... what's that show she had? Portia and her family.
Portia and her family. Jesus.
For Portia Family Matters, I don't know.
Yes.
That 6-part series.
That was insane. That was actually insane.
That was insane. And I think that solidified me on following Portia because I was just like...
the family thing was
that I loved her so much. The last 2 episodes, was not a good look.
Oh, people are saying that Fallon was already pregnant.
Let's forget about that. Fallon and Simon were having their own issues. That's fine.
Yeah.
Can I remind you guys that Fallon was brought onto the show as Portia's friend?
But you know how they have to.
No, I understand.
They
but
have
it's
what?
They have to do
when
like
when you're on
but
Housewives.
still.
On Housewives, there's
Even
always
still.
someone that needs to bring someone else onto the
Yeah,
show.
but
Even if they
still.
don't know them from anywhere, they always someone's friend. Like on Potomac, it's always Karen bringing in these new friends because the other girls don't really want to do it. So
Yeah.
Portia did it because I think Portia and Fallon, they're kind of similar in age, like maybe not that many years different. I think Fallon's a bit younger, but mate, even if Fallon was even if she had twins,
It's still wrong,
it's
child.
still wrong.
Yeah, no.
Portia is still known for stealing someone's man.
Oh God, that's not. Come on,
Like,
man.
I think after a while, we kind of accepted it. We saw her wedding looks. We're thinking, oh, she's married into the
looks happy.
Nigeria. She looked happy.
Casual,
Like, she did the whole thing. She knew what to do. She was dancing all the dance. When she started doing Bugatti, I was like,
yeah,
oh.
she really
She
immersed
trained herself. She went to Nigeria. Like, she was going to Nigeria more than us. Like,
Yeah.
she was
She was
going.
always there.
She sewed all her clothes in Nigeria.
Yeah.
She went,
Yeah, man.
for only to be married for 15 months.
I'm
Now you're
hoping
filing for
that
divorce?
this is just some sort of ploy or
Ploy?
not ploy, but some sort of master
Like,
plan with this
And
Master plan.
as you know, she's signed up to do season 16 of Real Housewives of
Housewives.
Atlanta.
That's why
Yeah.
it's mad. That's why it doesn't.
it doesn't something
is fishy.
Something
fishy going down.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Something about it is a bit sticky.
Yeah,
A little bit sticky.
yeah, man.
I don't know. Do we want to open the phone lines to get anybody's thoughts
Yeah,
on
yes.
on the thread and also
also
on
on
Portia
Portia.
Williams Gubadia?
Gubadia.
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 Gone so soon.
Yeah, man.
Not gone so soon. Okay,
That marriage is gone.
Guys, you can WhatsApp call us on this number here,
Yes.
or you can send a WhatsApp and give us your opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we'll be moving onto the dilemma soon. So if you wanted to send over your dilemma via text instead of calling, you can also do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Hey.
Wow, 15 months.
Yeah, man. I actually.
But the thing is, I thought she was the one reposting her wedding photos. It wasn't her. It was Bella Niger.
It was like Bella Niger and
Oh, okay, I thought it was her.
the guy that took the photography. Like
Yeah.
he posted like they only celebrated their
Oh,
1
1
year
year,
anniversary
just the
not
other
too long
day.
ago. Like people were like, have they even finished? Like I'm sure there's so many videos that they were saying
Yeah.
every year we'll be posting, we'll be
Yeah.
bringing out new ones.
Do you know what? It
Yeah.
actually reminded me of what we spoke about the other day when you were saying that you were listening to I Said What I Said.
Yeah.
And FK was saying that.
No, it was Jolla. She was
was it
saying
Jolla
that
that was
her
saying?
unpopular opinion is people that have been married for not so long and they keep on posting throwback to
the
their
best
wedding.
day of my
Best
life.
day of my life. Like, and it's not even like maybe you post one picture. You know, on Instagram where you can't even see everything is the dots are small on your story.
Yeah.
So many things.
Yeah.
It's like, you should have new memories now.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, man. A couple of people were asking us, guys. I can't remember what episode. I'll get the number up. But that was the we mentioned this on a previous episode, and so many people like, what podcast were you guys referring to that Tammy really liked?
That was like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah,
or
we
something.
said it all, and I even put it as a pinned
It was a
comment.
pinned comment as well.
Yeah, man, it's called
I
I Said What I
said.
Said. They are a podcast based out in Nigeria, man. Go check them out. Like, they're too funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just so sad about this whole situation, man. Like I and people always say this, like, oh, why do us women get so like emotionally like involved in like celebrity lives and all that? And it's not that I'm emotionally involved, but it's still like another marriage like ending. No,
Yeah.
it's like I don't know why. I feel like she probably didn't set out for it to be like a
We didn't even hear the phone ring go. Hello.
Hello.
hi.
What's your name?
Hi. Good evening, girls.
Good evening.
Oh, my name is Destiny.
Hi,
Destiny.
Where are you calling from?
Manchester.
Manny.
Manchester.
0161.
Yeah.
So what did you want to talk to us about?
Also, well, I want to talk about Simon.
Okay.
You guys missed one information out. The guy apparently he's been scamming
Oh
when he
yes, I
first came
forgot
to
to.
the.
That's why I thought.
I
When he
didn't hear
first came
the
to
end.
America.
He's been scamming what,
Yeah,
sorry?
so he came.
Yeah.
So he came in, I think the 80s or something like that when he was 18. Then he started doing like fraud and bank
Yes.
stuff like
Yes.
cards, stuff like that.
Yes.
Then he got deported.
Yes.
Then he came back again.
Yes.
And I think he was doing it again. Then he got kicked out. Then he came back again. Then he
he's
changed
coming
his
back.
identity. Yeah, he changed his identity
Eh?
and then tried to file
Yes.
for
Who the F did she
basically
marry?
for passport. Yeah, I honestly.
I do remember
Okay,
seeing
yeah.
this.
That's
Thank you,
what I thought was
thank
part
you,
of the
Destiny.
scheme.
Oh, thank you,
No
Destiny,
problem.
for reminding me, because yes, Destiny is right. A couple of days ago, it did come out that Simon was scamming.
Guy.
But you know, we don't like to
My
be
enemy's after me.
You know, I don't like to say that Nigerians are scammers.
No,
but
please don't
it's-
say
yeah,
that.
honestly.
Why now?
Don't even
No,
reply.
literally, it's so
Oh.
annoying.
Yeah. So people are saying that maybe that's why she's filed for divorce, but I don't think so.
Really?
No.
I don't think so as well, man.
Nah, Portia
How
would
many
leave.
years ago
Portia
was
would
that?
leave for that.
No, but it's kind of
Honestly.
like
Is she your friend?
No, but I feel like she would leave for that. I feel like she would
no,
leave for
because
that.
my thing is that Simon hasn't had citizenship for ages. The only reason why it kind of came out that he'd been scamming is because he wanted to get citizenship. He's got a green card. He hasn't got a US passport. So that's already been known knowledge. Like, has he been scamming in 2024, 2023?
But apparently he's also been like into like weird dealings recently. I don't know how recent.
Into what? Sorry.
But
Sorry,
like
one second.
dealings,
Let's
like,
Tammy
weird-
cough.
Let
Let's
Tammy cough. Hey,
Sorry.
guys,
You
you
guys-
guys. Row.
I think I'm fine.
Drink water, drink water.
Subscribe so we can buy the water.
Don't worry, I'm subscribed. I'm subscribed.
Be
Thank
like
you.
Destiny.
Yeah,
if you want
literally.
your destiny to shine.
Amen.
Anyway,
Amen.
I'm
crying.
sorry, Destiny. What were you saying?
I was saying about how recently, or I don't know how recent, but
Yeah.
he's been also still kind of doing the scammy shit.
Hey,
Scam that.
So he's not finished with it.
not finished.
And also apparently
Still a few more jobs to do.
Ah, God.
honestly.
This is
That is
actually
too funny.
This is scary
Scam that
though.
scam.
Boy, this is giving me
Like
Simon
how
is a Yahoo. Yahoo boy.
Yeah, man. Damn.
Damn.
but yeah, there's one more thing I want to say.
Hey. One
You
dash shall
never
never
can win
end.
when you play dirty.
Sorry?
You never can win when you play dirty.
You never can win when you play dirty.
Exactly. Her. Bye,
Facts.
girls.
Facts.
Thank you, Destiny.
Bye.
Thank
See
you so
you.
much.
problem.
Bye.
See ya.
Nah, that is. I forgot about all of that.
I forgot about all of that. There's too much going on this
but
week.
the thing is, you know, it always gives me hush puppy. You know what
Oh.
I mean? Like,
Explain who that is for people.
yeah.
who
So
don't
for people
know.
who don't know, that is
Ah.
that one.
Our best scammer from Nigeria.
That is
our best
top
one.
scammer from
one
Nigeria.
thing about Nigerians, anything they do, they're going to do it
sell
well.
well.
They're
They're
going to
gonna
be top
excel.
of
That
the
one is
class.
our best scammer. Hey.
Anything that they do, they're going to be number one.
Facts.
Hush Puppy was the number one scammer of the world
Yes.
during his time.
Yes.
Yes. Now
Some-
he's serving time.
As it shall, this guy would post in private jet,
Yes.
helicopter, all his cars. He'll be posting everything on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And people would be like, where is this guy getting
his money from?
And he lived in Dubai. Like, where
That's
are
the
you?
thing about Nigerians, yeah. Like,
we have no common sense.
oh my
we
days,
lack,
we lack
we
it.
lack the basic
how are
knowledge.
you stealing and showing your theft? Does that make sense to you?
One thing
too
about
proud.
me, if I know I'm going down in style. If I'm going down,
They don't drag me out with this Gucci, baby. What the hell?
I'm going
Gucci down to
I'm going down in style. And one thing about it,
I'ma look good.
I'ma look good
in
going
those
down.
handcuffs.
I'ma look good going down.
Make a jump pose.
What was I gonna say is that Nigerians, we're too flashy. It doesn't even matter the source of income.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Can't even be humble and rich.
No.
God.
I commend him.
Hush puppy, come on. Let's not give praise. Oh,
I commend someone who is that delusional, thinking that he will get away with it, posting on Instagram every day. This life I can't give myself. Cutting watermelon on a private plane.
yeah, I'm crazy.
Hush puppy, best in scamming.
Best in scamming. If
They
you
said
guys
that.
don't know,
No, but do you remember what he was doing? Like, he
Yeah.
scammed stuff to do with COVID.
Yeah.
He bought, I think he said he was buying it wasn't not a football team, it was not something to do with Manchester United.
I
He
didn't
was
know that one.
Yes, or
something like
it's
that,
not
Sha.
you think it's send me
Amazon job.
your addy or you
Have you got a square?
have you got a square?
£50, 50% off Domino's.
You think it's deets? No, it's scamming.
Amazon refunds.
It's big scamming.
Oh, that Amazon refund, people were
Hey, that was raining.
That was rain.
People are mad,
were
though.
opening unique Snapchat, as in Snapchat dedicated to fraud. Half price wig, half price bundle, Domino's, Prezzo, Hakkasan. There's nothing you
was
that's
half
half price. Half price rent.
I was going to say, that's even why Hakkasan even lost their Michelin star. Stop it now. Hey, we ruined everything, child.
Anyway, I wouldn't know about any of that.
Yeah, man.
Fam, everything was half price PLT.
Yeah.
Half
Yes.
price. Like Sharon said, people will be opening accounts dedicated to scamming and frauding.
crazy.
Scam,
The one I didn't understand is the drugs.
What do you mean?
People in uni.
Oh, selling drugs. Yeah, they didn't fear anybody.
They did not fear
No one.
anybody. I commend them.
I don't commend anybody.
I'm saying the fearlessness.
I don't commend them.
For someone,
I
sorry,
don't commend them.
for someone to be living their life and sleeping peacefully. If you were doing that, would you not be sleeping with both eyes open, thinking, when is my time?
No, just gonna sing one eye shall when I'm sleeping.
I commend those people. Sorry, I'm not commending what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm commending their what's the word to use? Their strengths. Because me, I'll be fidgeting. Going to lecture, looking behind, trying to think if someone's catching me.
It's actually
Those
true,
people,
man.
I don't know how you can sleep peacefully like that.
Yeah.
Next, you never know when your day is coming.
Huh.
Ha!
Nah,
Word.
uni. Hey, that place opened my eyes.
Yeah, man. God damn.
Me that went to Coventry.
Hey.
Ciao.
No.
Your own was different, boy.
What?
Completely.
If it wasn't balloons, it was a.
Oh my God.
I just want to marry Joanna. Please let me marry Joanna. I'm not using the Rizla. If it wasn't that, it was snooze. That's how I got. I didn't know.
This is not a live promoting.
I know, I'm just
anything,
saying. But damn, it was bad.
Yeah,
Nah, it was bad.
It was the pandemic had already started in Coventry.
Oh, hello.
Hi, girl.
Hi. What's your name?
Hi. My name is Winnie. I'm calling from Essex.
Oh, wait.
We're from Essex.
I see you
You
always
guys
in our
are
comments.
looking amazing.
Oh,
Thank
you.
You're welcome. I just wanted to basically just say something about I think the thread that Candy read about
Yes.
about Mr. Valentine.
Yeah.
So basically, I feel that nowadays a lot of people are in relationships and they're still acting single.
Oh.
Because you cannot be in a relationship with someone. Let me just assume that it's a wife, like basically that they're married. As a husband, you cannot go and buy something for someone, even though they're family, and expect me, the wife, to basically not know about it. Because if the roles were reversed, the guy wouldn't like it. So therefore, a lot of the time in relationship, we have to give respect to people, to basically our partners, and not basically be acting like, oh, yeah, it's true, we are grieving, but then you have to, if you are with me, you have to basically consider my feelings as well.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe this was just, it just didn't occur to him, like it just skipped his mind? Like benefit of the doubt?
It should have occurred. It should have occurred. Yeah, it should have. Because, this is how little things, like, it basically starts with a gift. And the thing is that what you allow in relationship, that is what's going to continue. This one will be to the sister-in-law. Next one will be to a co-worker.
Hey!
Next one will be to this. Next one will be to that. And then you'll be doing another Risa Teresa or whatever that lady is. No.
Risa Teresa. Mother Teresa.
Honestly. But yeah, I do agree 100% with what Beatrice was saying. I feel that it should have been a together gift.
Yeah,
it should have been. It should have been.
Like,
Yeah.
grieving is not, it's very, very deep. And I know that it's your sibling, but like, especially if you want to be like, it's still like my family, like we're going to support you. I'm obviously going to support you as a brother, and my whole family's got you. You've got to come on a united front, and I don't know why you just wouldn't just mention it.
Yeah.
It's not that deep, so mention
100%.
it. Yeah, man.
I agree. But I love you, ladies.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. All the best. We're supporting you.
Oh,
Bye.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, appreciate
See you.
it. Bye.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Tell me what's next on the agenda.
Oh, give me a minute. Sorry.
Reading the comments.
I've lost the agenda.
Oh, okay. Lord, Lord.
Well, I believe next on the agenda
Okay,
is...
Doi, I got it now.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for hot gist.
Yes.
But we're moving on to dilemmas.
Hey.
So we have already been sent in a couple of dilemmas.
Yeah.
Would someone like to read? Because I don't want to start coughing.
Do you want me to go? Or do you want to do one?
You can... There's two, so you can do
Do
one.
do the second one.
The second one, yeah? This one here.
Yeah, do that one.
Okay. Okay, guys. So, you guys already know. This time I won't do my little rant before the dilemma. But,
What?
because you know, last time I was like, last time all you people just want dilemma.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, we've got sent in a dilemma. Keep on sending it in, guys, via text, and obviously we can read it out as we go through if we've got time towards the end. But cool. So someone's just sent this in. Let's be gentle and nice in the comments. So regardless, I don't know what it is, but let's just be gentle. Okay. So, hi girls, I'm loving the live. Hey. But I have a dilemma. My birthday was this week. Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey. And my best friend of almost a decade completely forgot about it.
Aye.
Hold on. What's going on?
Continue reading.
Sorry. Sorry.
Already reacting before you've even
Hold
said
on.
it. That's
No,
a new
because,
one.
You know me, I like to imagine myself in a situation. If you people did not... Hey! Anyway, let me continue. So, still today...
Wait, sorry. You know when someone takes paracetamol from someone else's headache? What do you think you're imagining yourself?
Because that's how you have to do in this life. You have to imagine.
No.
to
Okay,
feel.
sorry.
Cool. So, still till today, she has not texted, called, or done anything.
Maybe
Wow.
you changed your number. Did you change your number?
At this point, I know it's not just a case of the date slipping her mind. She wasn't even aware that my birthday was coming up.
I don't understand.
That's not possible, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Your
Like-
best friend?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless your best friend is Simon Gubadia, that you're changing your identity and changing your thing. How can your date of birth change?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't really understand that.
Anyway.
But anyway, so I don't even know how this was possible. Me, myself, I could never simply not think of her birthday, which is coming up in a month. Also, I know she isn't busy.
Oh, dear.
Damn.
Jobless.
Oh, God damn.
damn.
Well, and a simple text would have sufficed. What do? Do I say something? Or do I wait for her to realize? Am I overreacting? I feel like it will only get more awkward as the time goes on.
You're not overreacting. You haven't even given us a reaction.
What do you mean?
There was no reaction there.
Like, what do you mean?
Overreacting, like there was no reaction. It's not like she's done anything.
Yeah.
So like you couldn't have been overreacting. Like you're just upset, which is completely fair and fine.
Yeah.
I would say something personally. Like I don't know how many days it's been now, but I would definitely say something.
How would you say that though? What would you
You're
say?
not gonna say happy birthday.
He's gonna say it like that?
Maybe. It depends how I'm feeling.
Guys, let us know in the comments how you would do it.
Or if it was, do you know what? If I felt like there may have been a reason why she could have forgotten, like it's really busy at work and then I'd be like, oh, you forgot my birthday. I would probably just say something like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe,
I don't know, if someone is your best friend,
That's a statement, you know.
it's not like, oh,
for
it's
almost a decade.
yeah, and it's
that's
not like,
crazy.
you know, you have your friends that, oh, maybe in order for you to even realize it's their birthday, you have to be checking Instagram story.
Facebook. Remember when Facebook used to give you
Be
notifications?
sending you email. Oh, it's this person's birthday today.
In 2 days.
It's not like that. If you're your best friend, obviously some people's best friends, they don't speak every day. But at least if you're best friends, I don't know about y'all, if you're best friends, you're at least speaking every 3 days. 3 days. Some people speak every day. Some people
Would you not
speak
even be
every
asking,
2
oh,
days.
you're not doing anything for your birthday?
Yeah. Like you're already, fam, we're already asking 1 month. Do we
Yeah.
not ask each other, oh,
What's going
What's
on?
the plan? Do I need to block out this weekend?
my birthday's
Literally.
in November, by August.
Yeah.
What's in the calendar?
What's in the calendar?
What's
Yeah.
going on? Do you
Literally,
understand? So I don't
literally.
really
I
understand,
don't understand how you can forget your best friend's birthday.
For a decade.
Best friend.
That's crazy.
Or maybe you think you guys are best friends and she doesn't.
That could be it too. But even still, like, even if, let's say, like, she thought they were best friends and they aren't, they must be at least close friends. Do you know what I mean? It's not like the girl's a stranger.
Yeah.
Because I like
Yeah.
to believe that our listeners, they,
What?
that they're not delusional. So
Yeah.
like for her to be saying that this girl's been her best friend for almost 10 years, even if the other girl was like, you're not my best friend, well then it's like, okay, maybe you guys are close friends. Like you've got to be something.
I think for me, let me not lie, I might be a bit cheeky, I might just start a normal conversation, just be like, oh yeah, like
That's a shout.
just like say something like, oh yeah, obviously like my birthday was last
you're
week, so
better
I
than
did
me.
X. What would you do?
I'll just send a picture of my birthday cake.
Come on, Tammy, you wouldn't do that. Tammy, you wouldn't do that.
Okay, so what does the cake say?
Happy birthday, Tammy. I don't understand.
I ain't ever seen Tammy cut a birthday cake.
Yeah.
I don't even eat birthday cake like
Do you know
that.
what I mean?
That's
But-
funny.
You're buying the birthday cake just so that she knows, isn't it?
Hey.
Just quickly get cake up to come and
You
do
know what?
something.
It's either I do what I said, where I would like start a conversation and just randomly slip it in, or actually I just won't say anything and then I'll wait until her birthday,
And then do what?
and then I'll say happy birthday to her,
And then
and then I'll just be like, by the way, you do realize you didn't say happy birthday to me, but that for me would be an indication that I'm clearly not.
You guys
I'm clearly
love
not the
waiting.
same.
I can't do that. I would literally like the next day. I would
I'd be like,
"Are you not
hello?
gonna-" Yeah, I'd be like,
Question
You're not
mark?
gonna say happy birthday.
Hello?
I'm
Question
not
mark.
understanding.
Gosh. Oh, someone said in the comments that happened with my cousin before. So I waited for her to say something, because she literally spoke to me the day before. But then I ended up blocking her.
Oh.
It took her a month, and she lied about contacting me. I hear it, man.
I can't lie.
You know family
If I were
sometimes.
your cousin, I'd do the same. Are you crazy? I forgot and it's been a month. I'd be like, no, but I messaged your work phone.
Yo, man.
No, bro, what the heck? You have to lie. I'm joking, but
I'm crying. Damn,
Nah.
guys, let us know how you guys would do it. Give the girl some advice, please, because she's probably in the live looking at the comments.
Some
child.
people are going through things and it just slips. not done purposefully. My friends.
Somebody said maybe thunder struck her that day and now she has amnesia. People are going for a lot, y'all.
Nah, literally. It's actually a possibility
It's
nowadays.
a possibility. I would be concerned. Actually, do you know what? Let's rewind.
Yeah.
If Beatrice or Tammy forgot my birthday, I would be concerned.
Yeah.
Is everything
Think
okay?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's the way I'm
Nah.
actually going to do it. Tam, would you not be concerned if me and Sharon did happy birthday to you?
I'd be concerned after I've sent the picture of the cake.
You're annoying.
But the thing is, I don't really understand because people speak up in the lead up to someone's birthday.
Sorry, someone said You lot are killing me in the comments, man. Keep on sending them because they're actually making my day. Someone said, I would text the whole birthday message to myself and put her name at the bottom and then send it to her. Happy birthday to you.
That's so funny. Someone just asked where the phone number's gone. Guys,
Yeah, it's on the screen.
yeah,
It's on the
text
screen.
the dilemmas. We'll take calls in a moment.
Yeah, man.
Okay, quickly, let's move on to some of the questions that people asked us on Instagram.
Cool. We also got another dilemma as well, so we'll do that one, then we'll jump to the other dilemma that we got.
Okay, because just conscious of time.
Yeah, we want to really delve,
Delve
into
Who the F
did I marry?
Okay. Whew. Some of these are about the Risa Tisa, but
Okay.
sorry. Okay, how did you guys become friends? And how did we meet?
We'll link the episode.
We'll link the episode, Jerry.
Bro,
It's Friday. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
I'm sure y'all don't even care like that. But I mean, yeah, we'll link you to the episode. There's an episode called
Okay.
BTS Get to Know Us.
Yeah, please go and watch it.
Go and
We
watch
actually
that
filmed
one.
it like last month.
Yeah, man.
Carry on.
Do you guys watch Love is Blind on Netflix?
Yes.
Sharon does.
Sharon does.
Sharon does.
Hi.
Yeah, man.
We will be discussing. Don't worry, guys. Do you know what it is, yeah? I have dedicated my whole week to watching Who the F Did I Marry? I was watching on 2x speed on the train, in the office, at lunch, after work, this morning. Like, I haven't had time to watch Love is Blind like that. I've watched episode 1. I watched that on times 1.5 speed so I could get back to Risa Tisa yesterday.
Wow.
The first episode alone. Matthew, we will discuss.
Someone said, who are these newcomers asking the same questions?
Yeah. Thank you for coming. Hello to the new subscribers.
Yeah, we
but
love you, man.
Please go back a couple of videos.
Yeah,
It's
man.
all
One
there.
in a row. We
We're on
can't
a
keep
roll.
on stopping every single time someone wants to jump on the
Who's
BTS
your name?
train.
My name's Sharon, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Where did the idea of reading dilemmas come from?
Oh.
Love you all from South Africa.
Hey, my brother's going to SA tomorrow.
Oh, is he?
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Same journey, oh.
Yeah, so same
Um,
journey.
I think this was when we moved to the studio.
Yes.
And we were thinking about how we can, so if just brief history, we've been podcasting for almost 4 years now, and we've been in the studio for coming up to a year.
Yeah.
But when we moved from Tammy's living room to
Yeah,
this
so-
studio, where
Well
we have
played.
mics and cameras and things like this, we were like, oh, we want to switch up our content a bit. And Tammy had the idea actually to start, I think it was Tammy's idea, to start reading dilemmas.
I think
was
it,
it
that
me?
was
Or
a
was you?
selective.
Was it me?
I think-
did
oh,
you.
yeah, 'cause
It
I
was you
actually
you saw
used
that.
to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was me,
It
guys.
was Sharon
Wow, look
still.
at me making an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we decided to start reading dilemmas, and they started doing really well on social media, and now
Yeah,
do
man.
them every week.
Yeah, man.
Okay, someone asked. Sorry, I don't even mean to laugh.
Oh, no. Tammy's so bad. Tammy, you know, one thing about Tammy, guys, unless you guys like are still trying to get to know us and stuff, yeah. Tammy, like, I don't think her filter is really working. Like, no, but because Tammy will read something. She's read something now. Instead of her to be composed,
This is what you
she
do
will laugh.
as well. What are
Me?
you talking about? You
I'm
just
filtered.
read this dilemma just now.
No, that's a reaction. I'm reacting to the dilemma. That's
Oh,
normal. But
so-
she just
Oh,
read the
as in
question.
you're laughing at the question already.
Yeah, instead
sort
of
of.
you to laugh.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
I don't
guys.
different.
Let me give a disclaimer. Yes, maybe I don't have filter, but in every situation, I just laugh.
Yeah.
Even if it's something sad,
Yeah.
I'll laugh.
She
Like
does,
I
actually.
get nervous. If I get nervous, I'll laugh because that's the only thing I can do. I don't know how else to explain. But the question is, do you think
Oh gosh.
I'm the side thing?
Oh no.
You see, why are you saying oh no?
Because you're laughing
you
as
already
well.
asked-
When you already asked that
And
question,
when you
we
asked
already
that
know.
question, you probably
We know.
Tammy, please.
Sorry.
No.
Do you think I'm the sighting if a
Probably.
guy I'm speaking to only texts me at night or alone? Now ask me if you will not laugh if somebody asks me that question.
You only text at night or what?
Or the person or alone.
Ma'am, just be packing your bags now.
Sometimes, guys, don't get me wrong. I love this podcast, yeah. But some of the things you people present to us.
The thing is, you already know the answer to the question when
Yes.
you typed it. And the thing is, I'm not even saying that, oh, we're blaming you for anything. Or we've all been there. But I'm just saying that if a guy is only texting you at night, what about the other hours in the day? You know bad things happen at night.
He's supposed to be sleeping.
But you remember, this is I think I can't remember. It's actually I get confused.
Somebody's.
Is she a witch?
Yeah, that
Or
maybe
is-
she's only active at night. That's when he's messaging her.
Please, let's not be using that term. You know her. Let's not do that. But what was I gonna say? I don't remember if it was the episode that's dropped or it's one that's going to come. Make sure you guys set your alarms, or on Monday we drop as usual. But remember, I was talking about how I make the error sometimes when I respond to people.
It was about the best friends. I forgot the thing.
Oh,
Nah.
what is in the birthday? Is she a witch? Was about
No.
that.
Someone's like the only
Hello?
possible explanation is that she's dead.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
I'm not even gonna laugh.
I'm not laughing at that.
I'm not even
Carry
laughing.
on.
I'm
Carry
actually not laughing. That's
No,
funny.
she said that. That's the only
Yeah, we know.
explanation.
Yeah, we heard you the
We
first
heard you
time.
first time.
Carry on, bitches, please.
Anyway, Sha.
Comments, guys, please.
Please, guys.
Any
like
comment
I
that you see that doesn't make sense, please don't read it out loud.
You're saying I shouldn't. Sorry, can my eyes shut? Should I shut my eyes?
I said don't read it out loud.
Yeah, but you guys were looking at me funny. So I had to say
Just
what
bitches,
it was.
bitches, please
This
carry
is what I
on.
mean. Anyway, Sha.
Because
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
oh my
Down.
gosh.
No, what was I going to say? Yeah, I don't remember what episode it was. It might be the one that's coming on Monday.
gosh.
But I was talking about the fact that, sometimes with me, the way that I operate, I tend to, dedicate time where I can actually sit down and respond to loads of messages at one go. And that tends to be at night. I'm sorry, yo.
That's because you don't sleep.
That's because I don't sleep, but that's inappropriate.
No,
Someone
no,
might not
no,
get the
no,
wrong
no.
message when I'm responding to them
No,
late
no,
at
no,
night.
no.
She said only at night. I still speak to you in the day as well.
Yeah, but some people,
Yeah,
I
it-
only respond to them when I have time.
Yeah,
Which I
because-
dedicate to the evenings.
Yeah, but you don't really care enough about them if you're only responding to their message. at
Oh, I
night.
see what you
That's
mean.
That's the point.
Okay.
Yeah, not people
yeah.
catching strays. Anyway, my dear, sorry to say, the survey says you are probably a side chick.
Yeah, man.
We want to be honest on this platform. If he's only texting you at night, I'm very sorry. That's what what happens in the night? Let's roll our doors here. If he's only texting you at night, it's only one thing. What's he even texting you?
Yeah, what is he even saying?
He wasn't texting you, how was your day?
You up?
He was like, oh, what are you doing? What are you wearing? That's what he's texting you. That's what he's texting
Men
you.
make me sick, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to bed. Oh, what? Without me?
Hey!
Be giving you, what you doing up, big head? If I don't,
If you don't
If
get
you don't-
out of
You in
here,
bed?
man.
Yeah. Okay.
God.
Any other questions?
No, go. Let's do that. Let's quickly do that dilemma that came through, Sharon.
Okay. This last one.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't read it.
wait.
haven't-
There's
sorry,
one other
one more.
question.
Oh,
One more
okay.
question. Was I two-timed if we got into a new relationships 2 weeks after our last date?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, last date.
Last date, so you're not in a relationship.
How is that 2 times?
But you're not in a relationship, no?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You just date multiple people.
Yeah, man. That's
I'm
the game.
guessing
That's
maybe.
fine.
Oh, well,
That's
yeah.
the game, man.
Yeah, man.
The game.
that's
is
the game.
Nah, it's a game.
Gotta
the
play
game,
the
man.
game,
Gotta
honey.
play the game, honey.
Yeah, man.
Up your
Sorry.
dosage. Let's go.
Cool. Dilemma. About 3 weeks ago, my boyfriend said to me, one of the older girls at my job doesn't depend on her husband financially. I think it's good for women to be independent. This hit me left. It hit me the wrong way because just 2 days before he made the comment of women being independent, we had an argument because he thought I wasn't embracing my femininity. He was of the idea that I act more manly because I feel like I need to take on more responsibility when it comes to our finances. We both work, but due to the passing of a close family member, I have taken care of most of our monthly bills. She put in brackets, he struggles to keep a job. Because of this, it's been hard for me to trust that I can let go and let him take care of our finances. That's fair. Well, I think so anyway, Sha. He wants me to know I can depend on him. In fact, I think he'll prefer if I depend on him financially. So why does he feel like it's good for other women to be independent, but not his own, not me? I'm in confusion.
Hold on. I'm a bit
lost.
confused, you know?
Okay, so basically what happened was he made a comment that it's good for women to be independent.
Yeah.
But they recently had an argument where he was saying that she is too independent. So
As if she's doing her own thing, making her own money, doing all
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
that
Okay.
that she should be able to depend on him financially, but she's saying he can't keep a job. Also, recently my like a close family member passed away, and I've been basically the one that's been supporting them financially.
Okay, so you can see my value. Yeah.
So I don't feel like she was like, yeah, that basically. What did she say at the end? He struggles to keep a job. Because of this, it's even hard for me to trust that I can let go and let him take care of our finances. He wants me to know I can depend on him. In fact, he prefers if I depend on him financially. But why is it good for other women to be independent but not me?
Oh, wow. You know, this is something that I actually think happens quite a lot. Like, I feel like men like the idea of having a babe that's like doing well for herself, boss babe. She's got her wig company. She's styled by S. She's traveling here, there, looks good, got, body, all that sort of thing.
In Vietnam, looking at bundles,
looking at
my
bundles.
vendors.
Is it Indian? Is it Brazilian?
Is it Cambodian?
Cambodian. They want them to be. Sorry.
Just setting the scene.
Yeah, we're setting the scene. They want that, in a woman. But then they don't realize that with that obviously comes somebody who can sustain their own lifestyle and probably has a good lifestyle.
Do you know what it is? They forget that you get paid when you do those things.
Yes.
So that now you have money. Oh, wait till.
Yes.
I just wanted you to be doing that for free.
Yeah.
Just
exactly. Because obviously he's saying that, it's good for women to be independent, good for you to have your own thing. But then when you have your own thing and then you're the one that's providing the money that for the food that he's eating,
ooh, child.
Then that's when it becomes a problem. I don't know. I feel like this whole conversation, I know people say like it's a repeated topic and stuff like that, but honestly, what people say and what people do in reality is just completely different.
Yeah. It's a tough one though, because I do think that like men do desire to be needed. And so I feel like sometimes, even like if you are like, and we all are, I would say like independent in the sense that like, we work, we have our own money, we can do things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I do think that leading with that and showing a guy that like, I've got it all by myself, by the way. I've got it all on my own, by the way. Like, I don't actually need you. I don't know. I feel like sometimes it like gives off the wrong message.
Really?
It may I don't know, it may like bruise their ego.
But is that the type of person that you want to be with someone that can be bruised?
Oh.
But I feel like that is almost every man.
I hear you.
So like it's not now about like, do I want that or not? I just think, I don't know. I have a lot of men in my family, like predominantly men, and just having had conversations with loads of people and stuff, I just understand that like men do often take the role as the provider. And if they can't add anything else because you can do it all by themselves, it's kind of a bit like, okay, so where do I fit in? So I feel like you do some, that's why I'm sure I can read the manual for my car, but I'm not going to. Let me be dependent on the men in my life. Right now, my tire is out.
Hey, where's Legion?
Does anybody have Legion's number? Hey. But anyway, I don't know. I just think like sometimes, because I've grown up thinking like, I don't want to ever have to depend on anyone. I don't want anyone to ever be like, she's got this because of me. I'm just like, no. I can do it all by myself. But actually, then I deeped. One day I do want someone to do, even though I can do it, I want someone to be able to do it for me too. Yeah. So let me not be too hyper independent.
What interesting. I feel like I was definitely, and I think we had this conversation actually separately. Yeah. But I was definitely one of the people that's like, I still very much believe that like you shouldn't set your life up so that you actually require somebody to fund it. Like you should still have it.
We'll get onto that.
Yeah. You
that
should still have,
baby.
Yeah, boy. You should still get everything you want to get. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is some sort of thing that I'm learning as I analyze the dating scene, the markets, the buying and the exchange. I'm realizing that actually, it's true, man. I'm realizing that there is definitely the whole. Someone needs to see how they can slot in.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying you should dumb it down, because one thing about me, I'm not going to dumb down nothing. But I feel like when you're talking to someone, it's nice to reassure them that, like having somebody like this would, will do this, will do that. Like, I would love to have that. Like, you're not trying to be like, I don't need you.
Yeah, no.
I don't need you. Like, that's a
Go
bit...
there.
Yeah.
If you that bad, then leave.
Yeah, that's a bit too much. But what do you think, Tammy?
I have no comment on this subject.
Really?
Oh, really?
Why?
I've stopped talking about men and relying on finances.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Why?
wow.
Nah.
Damn. Well,
Let us know what you guys think, Shaq.
Yeah, man. Let us know, man.
Because every time you say something, the opposite. Every time you think that, you're let me just.
Yeah.
Let me just have my
man.
own.
It's
my
techie.
bed.
Let me read a couple of the comments. So people are bringing up the fact that it's crazy how he's obviously feeling this way when he can't even hold down a job. Like, at least be someone that's even
Damn.
reliable to then
Legion,
be
is that
able
you?
to.
Legion.
Ciao.
Sorry.
Goddamn. But at least be someone that's reliable. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. What are other people saying? Yeah, people are agreeing with you, Sharon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone coming into your life should enhance it.
That's
for
very
sure.
true. And it doesn't even have to be monetary as well. That's one thing that I've learned with age. It doesn't
Yeah.
always have to be monetary. Sometimes like what someone really desires is just to feel loved and appreciated. And that
100%.
gives them the I guess the fire or the fuel that they need to be able to excel in other aspects of their life. A lot of people are actually just lacking confidence.
Yeah,
100%.
It's true.
But yeah, let's move on. Drum
To-
roll.
Oh, I was gonna say sorry before. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry
Hi.
because I know we said we wouldn't talk on it, but I obviously see the comments. I don't want to spend more than a minute, like literally like less than a minute.
I'm not even
max.
speaking.
I know you won't speak on it, but I see people talking about it in the comments about what you wanted to talk about originally.
I don't even think we should address it.
Really?
No, honestly.
Fair enough. Okay, well I'll say we're not. I'll say the reason why we're not.
Okay, go
Yeah,
on.
go on.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So a lot of people in the comments are saying, "Oh, why aren't you guys talking about?"
On my leg.
On my leg. Listen, we have
So may my leg go away. So may my please don't take my pain away.
a lot of people are saying they wanted to hear our thoughts about what happened. Honestly, we just don't really want to talk about it just because I feel like there's a lot of misinformation.
The context is
The
missing.
context is missing.
Unless the people involved
Involved.
come out and give us a statement.
Yeah, man. We've
They know
heard
that we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody should just keep their hands to themselves.
Also,
How about that?
Literally, and also so many people are talking about it already anyway.
Yes,
Yeah.
go and
Honestly,
find-
just go and
go
search
find
it on
those
Twitter.
go and find those other platforms.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure someone said that people are already getting their podcast equipment out
Yeah,
to talk about
ready.
it. Please,
Yeah.
our own podcast equipment is not a funding on my leg.
I'm crying.
So my babe,
I'm
please
crying.
don't take my pain away.
But yeah,
There's
guys.
someone here that's commented, yeah, and her YouTube name is Santan Dave's wife. We need to bond over Dave.
I'm crying.
I'll text you after.
That's so funny. But yeah, guys, simply put it, we've heard personally from like our own friends and people that actually are close to it, like it might not be as it looks. So we
As
just
it
feel
seems,
like,
yeah.
we don't really want to talk about it on our platform until it's confirmed. But obviously, it's still a mad situation regardless.
Even in the video, yeah. What song? People are like, what song of On My Leg?
But they want to, guys, forget about the actual situation. It's the commentary. Someone said, someone was comparing it to Ashake's concert and was like, what song?
That video made me laugh.
Someone was like, what song of Ashake's would require that sort of thing? And everyone was singing, lonely at the top, lonely, lonely, lonely. Guys, I promise you, I tried.
Money on my mind,
Money, money, money.
Don't care what they talking about me in particular.
Hey.
You can do some things with that
That's
song.
what I'm saying. Guys, I tried a little, you just do.
Did you see Beatrice's private story yesterday?
She sent me the video.
Right, I asked for the video as well. I can't lie. Beatrice has just bought a house, yeah, and this is my sister's first time living alone.
Yes, big girl.
And oh my gosh, she posted the funniest video on her private story where she was like, "Is this what it feels like to live alone now?"
Just dancing in the middle of nothing.
Oh,
Of
guys,
an empty room.
nah, please. That video was so funny. I laughed.
But
for
yeah,
days.
honestly, I feel like you can whine back. I'm not gonna name names yet, but we've got people in our past that whine to teach me how to Dougie. People whine to anything.
People want to less.
People whine to anything
People want
nowadays.
to silence. How
Yeah,
about that?
it's even
Do you know
true.
what's like? I'm just thinking about that girl in the Apple store with the pink.
Oh my god, baby, run away. Like,
Sorry.
oh my god, too funny.
But anyway,
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Now,
please. We have
even
25 minutes.
okay, quick service announcement. Before
Yes.
if you're liking this content,
Yes, or
make sure you're liking,
Yep.
subscribing,
Yep.
Please,
following,
Yes,
sharing
Yep.
to all your people.
Yes.
And you know what? If you're liking this content, you can even send us a super chat.
Yes, or how about that?
That little dollar sign that you see to the right.
It's not there for fun.
It's not there for fun.
Use it.
It's there for clicking.
Even if it's just £2.
Hey, Joe, I
That
need
will
money
fund
for
the sweets in the
electricity.
studio.
In it, Beatrice was dancing in an empty room. But if you would like to fund a couch, her chair,
Table.
table.
I mean, thank you guys. I see you guys congratulating me in the comments. I appreciate it. But-
Yes, so
yes,
on
oh.
our own. On our own.
I'm crying.
Okay,
but
cool.
Yes. Woo.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Cha.
We are getting on to Risa Tisa.
Guy.
Some of you might be asking, who is Risa?
Who is Risa?
Who is Risa Tisa? Us too. If it was last week, we'll be asking ourselves,
No, legit.
who is Risa Tisa? Because
Actually, before you even continue,
Yeah.
that's actually a good point because on Monday an episode will be dropping where we actually discuss this.
yes.
And that was before, I don't think I'd even watched part
Yeah,
one.
I didn't really watch
I
anything.
had got to part 43 or
Yeah.
42. I hadn't finished it yet.
Yeah.
So guys, that will be like more
high level, like not really going to depth. But we said we had to come on live
Yeah, no,
now.
we had to.
Since it's complete. The story is complete.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
man.
Risa Tisa took TikTok by a storm
Woo!
by uploading a series called Who the F Did I Marry?
Yes, chair.
Wow. You know what? I want to start just preface, right? Because obviously I know it's a common topic. Everyone's talking about it. But I really want people, and obviously we'll open the lines hopefully so you guys can get your thoughts, etc. But I really want people to be very like understanding and cautious about the way they speak about her. Like that's one thing that I really won't want people to be doing, especially on this platform. Like
Yes.
I know it's like, yes, we're talking about it. It's a conversation. It's interesting. It's funny at times. It's all these crazy things, right? But like she always prefaces, like this is a real life situation that she has gone through. And as we know, this person is, I don't even know what word to describe it. So I can't even imagine.
Despicable.
As
Yeah.
in lesion.
Yeah.
Lesion is a lesion.
No, legit. Like, I just want everyone to just be, you know, as we're talking about her, not to be too mad about it because,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, don't be too harsh.
yeah, don't be too
Don't be
harsh,
harsh.
man. Because honestly, no one is like one thing we say on this podcast.
Nobody above
Nobody is above any sort of nonsense that can happen in this
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
Like it can
yeah,
happen
yeah,
to anybody. Anybody can get got at any time.
Period.
Right? So
can get
let's just
that.
be cautious as we're doing this. That let's just take it easy. But yeah, we're obviously gonna go through it, discuss it, and get you guys' thoughts as well. Yeah.
So yes, I'm very well versed on Miss Risa Tisa because I've watched 50 parts twice.
Kai,
Twice.
I really hope she's getting money from this.
She
I think
must
she
be,
is.
yeah.
Because you know, obviously about the TikTok, sometimes it can take a little bit of a while to get
No,
monetized.
I think she got monetized when off the first
summary
video.
Perfect.
That's on almost 6 million views.
Okay, good.
Most of them are over a million.
Yeah, so good. Yeah.
Cool.
Also, sorry, before you start,
Okay.
if you guys have watched all 50 parts, can you actually let us know in the comments?
Yeah,
I
let
just
us
want to know if
know.
people have watched it.
Yeah.
And the people that are shaming people for watching it, like I said, I've watched it
Please.
twice. People that are shaming, I could never sit down and watch something for 50 parts. I could never do. You're not cool if you didn't watch it. Like, you're not cool. It's fine. Like, you know, people, you want to be in on the gist. It's fine. Like, oh, can somebody show me a summary? It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. She's a really, really good storyteller.
Yeah.
And she went into
didn't trip over her words or anything.
She went into so much detail as if it was like an audio book. That's how good it was. Like people were listening to it as a podcast. So, where do we want to start? Right from the beginning?
Yeah, man.
Like I said, I made notes. Don't
Chill.
know if you can see it in my pink pen. I made notes.
Yes.
Cool. So, Risa Tisa. We don't want to go through every single part.
Yeah.
But there's some things that really stuck out.
Yeah.
So for people that don't know, basically Risa Tisa, she met someone on Hinge and Facebook. She saw his profile on both platforms.
That's really important to remember.
Really important to remember. So they met on March 4th. He told her that, okay, before they'd even met, they were chatting and then they had a phone call. So in the phone call, he said that he had just moved from California to Georgia, and he did this because he transferred as a regional manager for
What's it called?
Condiment.
condiment
That's the one.
company. Sorry, condiment company. And they were having a very, very detailed phone conversation. He said that he had 2 brothers, 2 sisters, 2 half brothers. Said he used to play arena football. What is arena football?
I had to go Google that.
So many people Googled that. Arena football. What the heck? What the heck is that?
I'm crying.
Yeah, and then also obviously he played arena football, and then in the off season of arena football, he used to work at Apple.
Yeah. Okay, I remember now.
Cool. And he said that the reason, and he was staying in like a studio apartment, and he said that the reason for him not being in like a proper house or not bought a house is because he said that his job was going to set him up in a house. Cool. He said that he was divorced from his ex-wife.
He said he only had one ex-wife.
Yeah, I think that he only had one ex-wife, and he was divorced. And in that marriage, the woman had 2 children from a previous relationship.
Yes.
So he ended up having two steps children. And the reason why he left his ex-wife because she cheated on him.
So just remind me, was this all in before they met up, or was this in the?
This was in the phone calls that they were having.
Right now, obviously we don't want to spend the whole time retelling the story, but even just that alone, when she was talking about it, it made me realize, is it too...
I'm killing them with the book.
I'm crying. It's like, no joke, honey. We do our research. No, but is it not a bit of a red flag? And tell me how you guys feel about this. When someone offloads so much information.
She said that she normally, because I think she asked him, because you know when someone starts spilling about all their previous, that's a bit of a red flag for me. Oh, they did this, or they did that. Like, why do I know more about your relationship than the relationship we're in now?
Yeah.
But she said that that's something that she normally doesn't do, but she doesn't really talk about her own previous ex, but because she asked the question, I think it was just kind of like just a conversation goer. And bearing in mind, this was literally just before COVID.
Yeah.
Like it was, like I said, March time. So cool. They now went for their first date. They now said, I think he lived a bit far away, and something in the middle was a cheesecake factory. He went to the cheesecake factory, and guys, sometimes God will tell you something.
Ooh.
It might not be, oh, you're hearing it as if he's saying it in your ear, but he'll show you signs that he's speaking to you.
Yeah.
While she was on her way to the Cheesecake Factory date, she blew out her tire. One thing about me, if anything happens to me and my car on the way to that is it. Like,
Don't turn it back.
How can I turn when there's no tire? I'm on the side of the road, waiting for AA.
The thing is, though, I
go.
know. So this is one thing that I was a bit like, okay, because genuinely, I don't know if my tire popped. Maybe it's because of the fact that my car is always having issues. But I don't know if I would actually have seen that as a sign that I shouldn't have gone on the date. Would you have taken that as a sign that, like, no, this means I shouldn't go on this date?
I wouldn't. Okay, I would just cancel the day. Whether I meet up with you.
Well, she tried to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Didn't she call and be like, I'm so sorry, like...
Yeah, she called. I would have just been like...
I thought he then offered to come.
Yeah.
Help.
Sorry.
You've watched it twice, so you tell us.
Yeah. No, from what I remember, she called him and said, look, sorry, I've parked up by a petrol station. My tires were... Then he said to her, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna come. And where are you? Send your location. I'll come now. But I
don't think that she would have... the way I understood it as she was speaking, and she obviously didn't specify, so like we'd have to have her here to know. But I thought it was kind of more like, oh, let me just inform him that, sorry, like this is what's happened to me now. And then he's like, no, it's cool, don't worry, I've got you.
No, I think I would just be like, you know what?
And you'd never see him again.
Not that I'd never see him again. I would just be like, oh.
Rearrange?
I'd probably rearrange, but at the same time, I wouldn't have gone that day.
But then it's just kind of like, so then how do you know that that's a sign from God that you shouldn't have gone on the date if you're going to rearrange?
other signs came up very frequently, very quickly after.
I know, but
so
I just wanted
once
to-
God has given you 1,
I
2,
know.
3.
I know, but I just want to say the tire one for me was not such a like red flag. Like, oh my days, this means I should not date this guy, not be speaking to him.
I'm not saying,
Like,
but
I
I'm
don't
just
think-
saying. I'm not saying. Look, I'm not saying that God can give you plenty of signs, whether you see it or acknowledge it as that is a sign. But hindsight is always 2020. So now that you're looking at, now that you know you've watched all 50 parts, are you here now trying to tell me that tire popping might have not been a sign from God?
It could have been, child. A lot of the
Obviously, at the time you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But now knowing the 50 parts.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
No, it's true, obviously. But I'm just saying that because obviously we know the whole story.
Yeah.
We know how
Yeah,
it ends.
yeah,
But
yeah.
let's just put ourselves in her shoes for
Yeah,
one
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
She's just on her way to the first date. She doesn't know anything she doesn't know the rest of what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would just be like, oh my gosh, my tire popped. That means I absolutely should not be dating this man. But anyway.
Okay, yeah. So like I said, she was on her way to Cheesecake Factory. She blew out her tire. He now said, "Oh, drop your pin." And then he now came, paid for the tire, and changed it himself. When she saw him, she saw that he was 6'4", 6'5", nice build. She was even like, "Oh, I hope he looks like his pictures." He did. And she was like, "Oh," she thought he was very attractive and whatever. So on the date, he stated his intentions. She stated hers. She said that a John Legend song was playing in the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
That she thought that, oh, this must be the sign. So that can be a sign.
Yeah.
But the tire popping was not a sign.
sign.
Which one is it, sis? Which one is it?
That's funny.
Anyway, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I think this is when she also started offloading as well. Because she told him that she dated someone that she worked with. That's something that will come up later down the line. So if she basically was informing him about her dating history, and she even specified that, oh, the person that she dated was from her workplace.
Would you divulge that kind of information to someone that you're dating?
No.
What do you mean?
Like, would you tell someone that you're dating that, like, by the way, I've dated my co-worker?
Co-worker.
No.
I think I would just be, I've dated.
Yeah,
I don't think I need
co-worker's
to,
a
I
bit
wouldn't
too.
be
Is
saying
that someone that you could easily pop in?
Yeah,
see
and they might be
regularly?
like, I don't know. I just feel like it might just start a thing of like, maybe he will now start later on being like, oh.
Cool. So I think what happened was they went on a date, it went fine, and I think they went on a couple more dates. They were speaking often. And then, COVID. COVID happened, and then I think Georgia, the state that they were in, got shut down. So I think they were now discussing, oh, where are we going to quarantine? Should we quarantine at yours? Should we quarantine at mine?
I don't even
And
think
I think
that should...
even before Georgia got shut down, I think he had come to her place and was like, this is what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this
This is
how
nice.
this how she's living. She lived in a townhouse. It was 3-bed, 2 bathrooms, and he was living in a studio.
Yeah.
So I think he saw how she was living, and then she was like, he was like, maybe I've hit the jackpot. So then they decided, and she said that she didn't want to quarantine alone. So they decided to quarantine together in her house.
I think that was actually the biggest mistake that she made out of all of the ones.
But can you specify, just before we talk about it, the money situation in terms of that arrangement? So with him moving in...
No, but I just said that they moved.
Sorry, yeah.
I haven't said what that's the next
No, that's what I'm
line.
saying. Say that one, then we'll pause and talk about it.
So they moved in together, and he was paying the household bills, and she said that the reason why the experience was nice for her is because she's never really had someone to come in and like take control and and she loved the feeling of someone coming in and basically crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's. So coming and paying all the bills, like she was just relaxing. She was using her money. Maybe she'll only be paying like her car payment, and that's it. And he was basically paying all the household bills. So that was the setup. That's what it was.
Okay.
I said we should pause.
Yeah, the reason why I'm saying we should pause is because I think I think this is where there's some sympathy.
Yeah.
I don't know if sympathy or empathy, whatever the word is, but you know what I'm talking about.
empathy.
Empathy.
In your case.
Because there is it's normal to feel like you want someone to be around you. And one thing I know is that for me, like, I never had to think twice about lockdown and being alone because I lived with my family. Whereas I actually know a lot of people who were renting or, you know, staying elsewhere, actually moved back to certain places because they knew that they needed to be around other people.
I felt it like the first week
Yeah.
of thing because I was in uni.
That's what I'm saying. And then,
So
you had to come
and
down.
then I came home. So even that small, maybe a couple of days before I made the journey to come back home, mate, because they'd already started shutting down. Oh, don't come in for lectures. Don't do this. Don't do that. Everybody was like, and everybody was scared. Nobody knew what it was. People are walking in the hallway. One side, you already had to, leaning on the wall, not to get in the lift. One's at the back, one's at the front of the lift.
Yeah.
So I understand how you could feel very lonely, especially during COVID.
Yes, but the reason I still would say that for me was the biggest mistake that she made is because even though, like, obviously I understand the whole lonely point of view, she didn't know this guy.
Yeah,
It had
safety,
been
safety
2.5
was out the window,
weeks.
man. Yeah.
Safety was out the window. Like, this guy is still a stranger.
Yeah.
And like, I actually thought that they had been dating for a month, but then when I watched it right towards the end, she said 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
That is just for someone to like move into your home and be living in your space, and you have to see them every day. Remember how long we were in quarantine for?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it touches on a lot of things, which obviously it's kind of, we'll try our best to try and capture most things, especially for the people who haven't listened. But I think a common theme, which will probably keep on coming up, is that, you know, a lot of the times, like, it's so easy to like lose common sense. I don't know, not common sense, but do you know what I mean? Like, to just react.
I think that is the right word. It just sounds rude,
rude,
but it's not though. It is common sense.
Yeah, and I think one thing as well, like, this is like literally the opposite of me, and I know that a lot of women tend to be in situations like this, but we really like hold on to the words people say. Like, we don't give people enough time to actually evidence and showcase the things that they're saying. So like, we will hear like the guy talk good things, like, I can look up, I can do this, I can do that, but we don't wait for the evidence. And I think
to show that his words are not empty.
Exactly. I think that's a common theme throughout this whole story, and it's something that we can all relate. So no one's above this sort of thing, but we've definitely been in situations where we're like, you know what? He's kind of said it. I guess it sounds about right. Like, you might doubt yourself a little bit in your head, but you're like, you know what? Like, I'm sure it'll be fine, or like, it can't be this. Do you know what I mean? We always.
And that's one thing that I always have to be careful of as well, because my love language is words of affirmation.
Yeah.
And you can find yourself being in a situation where somebody's just saying a lot but doing nothing. Yeah. But because they're saying it, you're like, but they mean it though.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't always mean that.
Yeah.
And Jessie Wu actually posted, you know, Jessie Wu's always up to date.
Always up to date, man.
And she said something today. It's kind of similar to what you're saying, but a little bit different. But she said that it's just so interesting how long Risa Tisa stayed in this situation based off of one act of service. He just came, paid for the he came, changed the tire, paid for the tire, whatever it was. And because of that one act of service, she believed he was going to buy a house. She believed he was going to buy her car. She believed he was going to marry her. She believed that they were going to have a family, have children, just because of one act of service. And like, as women, I feel like we do this a lot, trying to always see the good in people. Yeah. But also she said, and I thought this was super interesting as well, one thing that shows her is that this woman isn't someone that has been served a lot in her life. She's probably always doing the giving, but hardly ever the receiving. Yeah. And so then when you see somebody do something nice for you, it's kind of like, this feels good. I've not experienced this before.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying, like, the fact that she even said it herself. She said that the act of someone just paying the household bills
felt like
it was a nice feeling. And it would be a nice feeling. Imagine someone coming in, paying all your bills.
I wish he would. I wish he would pay all them bills.
You put your feet out. Yeah. Can you just get me a drink, please? Like you would feel. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I think because she found him attractive as well. Sometimes, ladies, we get blinded by nice things.
Just shine your teeth one time.
You have straight teeth. Oh, you're tall. Oh, you're this. You're black. You're blue. You're
black. You're blue.
You're already.
He's got money in the offshore.
He's got money in the offshore account. Have you seen the account?
All this time, the money is actually off the shore. Like,
do you
still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Anyway, as they moved in together, that's when I think because he had told her before that obviously he wants to buy a house. So I think they started talking about buying a house quite early. And he then showed her a letter from Chase Bank for an approval.
Got so many free ads.
Do you understand?
In this thing?
Yeah, it's
honestly,
crazy. Even me, I'm actually considering opening
my brother has a Chase
account with them.
account. It's quite good actually.
It's really good.
Why?
Sharon,
Why?
I'll show you the account. It's
No, it's good. It's good. My brother has.
It's they've got good like saving accounts and like I'll show you. There's an
Okay, show me,
influencer.
show me,
I can't remember her
show me,
name. I
show
think
me.
her name is like Desreen. She's a twin. But she even posted a recent ad as well about how she used her Chase account for like her family planning and like holidays and like savings and stuff. And they have like a really good like pots and all that sort of things. And sometimes these I don't want to talk about them, but those sketchy kind of banks that sometimes your money then.
Not me about to say one on the
Yeah, I was like,
I mean,
okay.
I do that. But yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
so he
we'll
said
talk
that
about it.
he showed her a letter from Chase Bank approving a mortgage of $700,000.
750, no?
750.
Was
It was
750?
750.
Yeah,
It was
Me, I remember that number.
I said,
like,
"Hey,
750.
seven.
Sorry. And then he also
mind.
was saying,
Don't mind it.
he has an offshore account, blah, blah, blah. And let me say something. The way that, like I keep on saying, Risa Tisa narrated this story
So
so well. Because
So
she
well.
went from how they met. She now went to the house section. She now went to the car section. She now went back to the house. Like,
Do you know how many times I re-record 1 minute voice notes? I could never do what she did.
Fam.
I could never.
Yeah.
Wow.
cool. So let me talk quickly about like the house situation.
Yeah, let's do the house thing.
the house thing altogether. Cool. So obviously, buying a house during COVID was a bit of it had its pros and cons. Things got a little bit cheaper in the UK. You didn't have to pay stamp duty and stuff like that. And a lot of these viewings were now virtual.
Yeah.
So they found a home. I think the home was around $400,000. And that was the first home that they looked at. And it was a virtual tour that they did. He put an offer in. And then I think they now started asking for proof of funds. And he said that his friend, I think they were going with an original realtor. And then he now said, oh no, baby, I have a friend that is also a realtor. He can
help.
But let's remember that he only said that after she was like, have we, like,
what's
why
going on?
haven't we, are we putting in an offer?
Was that the first one?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the first one, because what had happened was she then called the realtor and, the realtor called her and was like, are you guys not
gonna send
interested
your thing,
anymore? Are
yeah.
you not gonna, and she was
Oh,
like,
yes.
wait, what? Like, I thought my husband was
Yeah.
sorting it out, or boyfriend or whatever he was at that time. Then she called him and was
Yeah.
just like, what's happening? Because the realtor's asking me, and then he got annoyed, like, why is the realtor calling you? You should be dealing with me, I'm using my friend. I want to give my friend the business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Sharon said, he now said that his friend was going to do the deal. And so I think it went along. I think there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of have you put down an offer? She was looking at I think she started looking at the site as well, seeing if it had been bought or stuff like that.
Yeah.
She was going back and forth. So much so that she actually thought that they were going to move into this house. Was this the one where she said that they went to go and view it? That they drove up to it?
The first one.
Was it the first one?
No, the first one was the one where they could only do virtual.
Yeah.
Only do virtual.
Yeah,
Cool.
because of COVID.
Yeah.
So they started ordering furniture.
I forgot about
They went
that.
to Lowe's.
Oh.
That's where you are, guy in the US. They go to Lowe's and HomeSense and started putting in orders because they knew that furniture would take. You know, furniture can take
A while.
8 to 12 weeks,
Yeah.
24 weeks, all these weeks. So they put in order for
And he
furniture.
paid deposits.
And he paid a deposit. I think she said it was either
$50?
$350 or $500, but to kind of like save the thing.
Kai.
During this time, she now found out that she was
Pregnant?
How many
you telling me
weeks
the
have you
truth?
been together? You're already pregnant?
No, don't do that.
How? So she found out she was pregnant. I think this was in May and they met in March. He was happy. She wasn't. I think she was saying that she was a bit scared, skeptical because of her weight and things like that. But the baby made her more persistent in finding the house and moving in. So I think he now said that, oh, they're going to do an inspection of the home. Well, that's what he was saying to her, that they were going to inspect the home. And he showed her like an inspection approval letter, something. You know, he's been showing all these letters. But something in her told her that this thing might not happen because she didn't start packing.
Yeah.
She didn't start packing the house. She said that she hated moving, So she didn't start packing because she knew that something wasn't right. And another thing in this story that made it a bit like, was that she started recording audio diaries of things where she felt maybe not 100% on the situation. And I'll throw the question to you girls here. If you're recording something in your prayer room about a situation, at that point, is it not enough for you to say, I'm out?
I actually already do that. Like, not, how do I explain it? I was actually saying this at Galentine's the other week that, you know how like some people will like, they have like a diary and they write in it how they're feeling and stuff. Sometimes if I want to vent, but I don't want to vent to anybody, I just want to get my thoughts out. I'll like record myself speaking and I'll just delete it. I don't know why. I just find
But
it.
you delete it, you don't go
Delete
back to
it.
Yeah, I delete it. I don't go
She
back to
kept
it.
the
Obviously,
record.
she kept it, but I'm just saying that like I wasn't like that. Like,
But for her to feel the way that she felt so early on, and the thing is, I agree. Obviously at this point it's kind of like she's pregnant, and she probably is like feels like she's like, well, she's in this now. She has to go through with it.
Sorry, just to pause you. Yes, someone in the comments was asking. They were trying to buy a house after just meeting a couple of months before.
Yes.
Yeah.
we skipped over that. It's true.
Just clarifying.
So yeah, like I was saying, I understand that she was pregnant, and sometimes in those situations you're trying to feel like, oh, like I need the best for my family. We need to move in. We need to do this. We need to do that. But not everything needs to be like by the book. If you're pregnant and you're still feeling like you're not 100%, I understand that it might be a bit daunting, but the fact that you're feeling this way so early on in the relationship that you're recording audio.
Can I pause you?
Go on.
Again, I don't know, maybe I'm just like really empathetic, but because what she was actually saying is that something didn't feel right, but she just felt like, is it just because I've never been loved like this before? Because in her mind, she was thinking like, I've seen the letter from Chase Bank where he's been approved for a mortgage.
Yeah.
Why can't I just trust what he's saying? Like, am I just that untrusting in men because I've had
bad experience.
I'm not
so I don't know, maybe I'm just doing too
no,
much. But
I am
just
being.
wanna
I'm
I'm not
do
saying that
feel.
you're not, but I'm just saying that like for me, again, I understand why for her that might not have been a sign because she's just doubting herself.
I know, but it's the fact that
She's recording it.
She's recording it. And then she said that she hadn't started. You're saying that he showed her the letter of the approval and stuff like that. She said that she was feeling the type of way that she didn't start packing. One, she did say that, oh, she's pregnant, she's tired. But at the same time, she's like, she didn't start packing because she felt like they weren't going to move into that house. And then she started recording audio diaries. And I get like what you said, that you would record stuff and then delete it. But this early on, it is a bit of a little, like, I'm not saying that
No, I know there's
I'm
enough,
not
there's
I'm not
definitely-
disputing how she felt and anything, but it's just a bit like, at this early stage, you're already I don't know, and you don't trust him enough to think that you're going to be moving into the house, but you're still carrying on to even do the moving. I don't understand. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I don't think I would. I don't know.
I think it's a bit tricky, but
It's tricky.
someone in the comments just said, and I thought this was a good point, that they were trying to buy the house because she said that after the way he came through for her, and they both had a conversation about what they wanted for the rest of their lives, then she was like, okay, cool. He's said all these things.
Yeah.
It's similar to what I want.
Yeah.
Let's just go for this. And you know what? Like, there are situations in life where that can actually run.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you are feeling that way, but then you're also feeling doubt, like, something is wrong, then it's a bit conflicting. But sometimes some people have no second guesses. They're literally all in. So you can't blame them.
And actually, because obviously we all have notes here, one of the things, and I think I may be jumping a bit forward, but it's still like a theme that rings true throughout the whole thing, is that she had this idea of what happens at home stays at home.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I think another mistake that she made was not voicing these concerns with anybody. It's like, even if you're picking just one person to speak to, pick one person. Like, I just feel like somebody, when you're so in love, especially when I'm just remembering quarantine, that is literally, it was just you in the four walls of your room or whatever, and you don't have anybody else to like kind of bounce ideas off of, or like just check that like you're not going crazy. Like, even if you just pick one person outside of the situation, when you're in a relationship and you're in love, like, as they say, love can blind you. Like, I feel like she should have definitely like shared this with someone and been like, what do you think about this?
Yeah. Obviously, me too. I'm jumping the gun as well, but she did, when eventually they did get married, she did voice it to her auntie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she now said that, it was a bad idea because her auntie basically said, well, you married him.
Yeah.
It's sticky.
Did verify later that like what her aunt really meant was like, babe, like you can't just say you're leaving.
Leave him.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
before you could have been like,
Yeah.
okay, like, do you know what? Kick him out the house. Not kick him out, but kick him out the house. Break up with him. But like now, you guys are like, you vowed to be together. Like you're going to have to try your best to work it out.
Yeah.
And also, I don't think, based on everything that she had said, I don't think that she divulged the depths of what was going on.
Yeah.
Because I think her aunt would have been like, I'm coming to get you now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so just kind of closing on the first housing situation, I think she then looked online and saw that the house had been bought. Like someone had bought the house.
Yeah.
And then she saw the name of the realtor like on the website, and she ended up calling the realtor and was like, is the house, me and my partner, we were looking at that house, has it been sold? The realtor now said yes, the house is off the market. But I'm trying to remember whether this was the one where she said it was an old white couple.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
So, and then I think she got a bit of a description of the people that bought the house, and they said it was an old white couple. And then she said, "Oh, okay, thank you. Just wanted to, know, but thank you for talking to me." So this is when I was a bit like, because she now went back to Legion and was like, what she said is that she kind of allowed him to get out of the lie. So I think
Is she still pregnant at this point?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think she now went back and was like, "Oh, I'm not really feeling the house anymore." Then he was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. We can just move on and find another house." So I think, she basically allowed him to come out of the lie.
Yeah. I just wanted to say as well, because I feel like, because obviously we're going into depth, but I want to round up all the housing situations.
Okay,
so
all together.
This was something that was constantly happening, where every single time now they would want to find a house.
Yep.
He'd come up with some sort of lie, some sort of excuse, and there always was an issue in terms of the proof of funds. And if you know, like if you've been in the housing process, you know that typically like it's always a bit of like a back and
Hey! You're speaking from experience. You know when you're buying a house and then I don't know.
We don't know.
I'm not bought. We're still here. We just go to our room and shut the door.
Tell us though. Tell us about
Tell
it.
us so.
Kill me. You lot are sick. You lot are serious. You're not serious.
First of all,
mortgage.
Oh my God.
Council tax.
Hey.
You're very silly for
I
that.
just got my Wi-Fi.
I'm so done. But basically, I understood that typically, like, you don't always want to show everything because some of these estate agents do move mad. Estate agents, realtors, same thing. They do move mad in the sense that they'll be demanding for like documents. You're just thinking you don't really need to be seeing this right now. Like, just trust what I'm saying. Like, I have the money, because some of them then start to be like, oh, actually, you were approved for more, so then therefore my sellers can actually request more money because they see what the maximum loan is that you've been approved for. So it does affect the negotiation process and the offer process.
Yeah.
But it's like, when it gets to the point now where it's like you actually really do want this house, you're going to need to showcase something. And if you really are passionate and really want to move into somewhere when you've got a pregnant wife, you would just end up doing it for that dream home.
Yeah.
So just to summarize, this constant theme came up so much about the constant pathological lies. How many views?
25 houses.
Literally, they would go. So, but even when
viewed 2
COVID,
and I gave up.
no,
Man.
I'm crying.
No, honestly, after those 2 that I viewed, I said, please, I need a break.
I'm crying.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I just want to say, because actually I think this is a theme again to discuss, and someone mentioned in the comments, which I think is really important.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know, so us three, we are Christian women. Okay, we're trying, y'all. Working in progress. Amen and hallelujah. But yeah, sorry, I always have to always caveat that, because you might go onto my Insta, you might see short dress. And y'all, I do praise the Lord. I still love the Lord.
You're
But
crazy.
it's a good point that someone raised, in the sense that and this is the whole thing about, what do you call it? The whole thing about her trying, when there was an opportunity where it was evidence that he lied, her trying to still
Cover it up.
and do all that sort of thing.
This isn't the covering we say you should do when you're protecting your man, though.
This one is too much.
This one is
is
too
a lot.
much.
You brought a duvet.
No,
my
it's
guy.
too much. No, facts. It's facts. But I do think there is a point, especially as if you are a Christian or any other faith, where they really encourage you to be married, to like have a family, and all that sort of thing, and that's your desire. Like, you have to be real. Let's be real. People who are in faith and stuff, there's certain things that it's not easy, or what you're trying to improve on. But when you get a conviction, you're like, oh gosh, like, okay, I'm having a child and I really did want to have this child within a marriage. And now there's a guy that's claiming that he can actually provide everything for me. I don't want to lose that. And there's a guilt thing that sometimes comes into play. And I don't want to undermine that, essentially, because for me personally, I know that I'm someone that I think, I would kind of slyly not put it to the side, but I'll be a bit more analytical. But I can understand.
Wait, sorry.
So if I suddenly became pregnant outside of, suddenly became pregnant, or out of
Divine intervention.
divine intervention. Suddenly became. If I suddenly became pregnant, obviously in my head I'm just like, wow, like, my ideal situation with the way that I've been.
Wow.
My ideal situation with the way that I've been raised up, with everything, would just be to have the child within a married, loving home, right? So when I don't have that, I will look at my partner and be like, are you somebody that can provide that for me? I wouldn't rush it for the sake of having a child, but it makes me more aware, like, that's something that I would like to have. So I'm just trying to say that there should be some sort of empathy. And I think it's important to know that she mentions that she was of faith, and she was obviously already battling with the fact that she was living with a guy, cohabiting, which goes against her faith. But she was like, you know what, maybe in the long run, you know how you're like, I'm going to marry this person anyways. That's what a lot of women, let's be real. That's what a lot of us do.
We're like, marry anyway.
We'll be, no, not even just we'll marry anything. We'll be excusing.
Marry anyway.
Yeah. We'll be excusing what we're doing. Because we're like, well, we're going to marry them anyway, so we'll cancel each other out, so we're still with that person. Cancel each other out. Do you know what I mean? So
another thing I was going to say, just on the faith point, and I wrote this in my notes as well, is just like the pressure, and I was having this conversation today, the pressure of feeling like my life has not started until I get married. And her whole point, and like she said it at the start as well, is that maybe she said it in the summary, like her biggest mistakes were the fact that she didn't pray. Yeah. And also she felt like God was taking too long, and she used those words. Ooh. And she was just like, this is my time now. Hopefully it's my turn now. And I think I don't know, like that pulled on my heartstrings a little bit, because I was just like, especially as women, I feel like the whole, like basically our whole childhoods is kind of like when you get married and you go to your husband's house, and you go to your husband's house, like your husband's house, that's where you must end up. Or I haven't heard about any other house, boy.
Facts.
Everything you're learning is for you
preparation
for your husband's house.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do it like this. Your husband might not like it. I remember there was even one time my mum said, I'm so sorry, she's probably listening, I wanted to get a second ear piercing. I think I was 17, but your husband might not like it. I'm like, first of all, I'm 17. I don't know when I'm getting married. If he doesn't like it, that's his business, number one. Number two, it's a hole that can close. Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
so
I don't know.
I just think it's about this non-existent husband.
Yeah, that exists, man. I don't know if you've seen what's that Nigerian comedian lad?
Oh, La Sissy.
Yes. Oh my god, when he was like, oh, your parents will be saying
La Sissy.
Not La Sissy.
Is that not his name?
Lai. Lai Wasil.
Which one?
The lawyer.
Oh, lawyer.
The law.
Yeah. Go on.
Lai.
Yeah, there was a video he did. He was like, Nigerian parents and stuff, they'll be saying, you need to be doing this to prepare for your husband, and then you did this. Meanwhile, this is what your husband that you're preparing for is doing. Just running up and down the street, doing gallivanting nonsense up and down, everything.
The guy is in the streets for the streets by the streets.
Yeah,
honestly,
man, boy. But yeah, I do think there's a lot about what. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We appreciate it. Love you. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Got there. You got money. Thank you.
That's
appreciate it.
Really far.
No, legit.
Okay, quickly moving on.
Yeah.
What's the
Let's
next?
get the housing
No.
thing.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to say that so I think kind of rounding up on the house.
Yeah.
So from this first house, trigger warning, she actually suffered a miscarriage.
Yeah.
So she was going to the hospital. I think her friend from work took her to the hospital, and then what happened is that she had to go to the hospital, and then she had the option of either doing let the miscarriage pass naturally, or having a pill that would basically induce it. So I think with something along the lines of maybe she had some sort of complications or something, but she had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then I think she now got discharged. Basically, the hospital, the nurse and the doctor say that they called her fiance and was like, oh, you need to come and collect your wife or your girlfriend. And at this time, I think he said that he was working, that he was in a board meeting, and that the nurses and the doctors spoke to his executive assistant,
David,
and said that, oh, Mr. Legion is still in a board meeting, that I'll pass on the message.
So I'm even trying to think. He was just using a different voice.
He probably used the same voice, because what's the difference between... Because the hospital only spoke...
The wife spoke to David
That's
as well.
another time.
No. She did at some point.
She spoke
speak
to the
him.
assistant before.
No, she didn't.
Oh, really?
She didn't.
Oh.
She had been in she was in recovery or something.
No, I'm not talking about then. I'm talking about another time.
I'm sure
it's the
there
same
was
time.
a point where
She
I'm
didn't.
sure that
She didn't. She spoke. The hospital, the nurses and the doctors spoke to David.
Oh yeah, I know for that one.
And
I know for that one.
So wait, are there two different hospital experiences with her?
No, I'm talking
I
about
just
hospital in
think
general. I'm
there
talking
was
about the
one-
fact that I think that she has actually just spoken to an assistant of his.
Yeah.
She hasn't.
Just generally.
How? How would she? Why would she be
Where's
speaking
she
to
trying
his
to call? Where's she
assistant?
trying to get through to him?
Yeah, I
No.
think that- oh, okay. I don't know. You've watched it twice. So you
No,
must
I'm
be-
saying that the time that she was in the hospital.
I'm talking about a different time, by the way. But yeah.
What different time is there?
Just like, when they just have normal conversations. She said, I think that she might have mentioned in a passing point. Again, I could be wrong, but I think she was saying that, yeah, like the assist, like when he got promoted and stuff, like he then got the assistant. Like I spoke to the executive assistant, like the executive assistant would tell me that, so and so is in certain meeting or something.
No. The thing where the assistant was saying that he's in a board meeting.
I know that one was pregnancy.
when she was experienced a thing in the hospital, and the nurses and the doctors kept calling
So people are saying there was a time when she spoke to David before
Yeah,
she
she
did.
did.
Spoke to David.
Yes,
she
I remember
did.
because she called him and then David picked up.
And then he used a different voice.
And
Yeah.
then David
Unless he-
picked up and was like, "Oh, Legion told me that whenever you call, I should
Yeah.
answer. He's still in a board meeting,
Meeting,
but should I
but-
go get him?" Then she
Yeah.
said, "No, it's fine. I just wanted to know."
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
There was definitely a time that they
missed that
spoke.
one completely.
But just so context for people who might not have been aware. So this is actually another common theme in terms of
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
fake conversations. Now, let me tell you guys something.
Hey,
Yeah.
this
Me,
story is funny.
no, me, yeah. I like to consider myself an aspiring actor. Yeah. In terms of me, you know what I mean? My GCSE, I got A star in drama.
Yeah.
You be ready? You be ready
Only
for?
you. Only you.
Only me. People see that, you know, the way that I do stuff, that I'm very, you know what I mean? But
Dramatic.
I'm very dramatic at times, yeah.
Yeah,
Even though
yeah,
those things
yeah.
are very much me. But yeah.
It wasn't a call, it was a text.
Whatever, man.
It was a
At this
text.
point, child.
She didn't speak to him. I knew she didn't speak to him.
Oh, okay, maybe.
I knew she didn't speak to him.
Okay, maybe it
she
was a text.
The only people that spoke to the executive assistant was the hospital.
Fair enough.
It was a text.
Fair enough.
No calls with David because she would trust me. If your man is putting on a fake accent, you would know that.
Maybe.
The way this
The
guy
way
was
this guy
moving,
is, he might
you
be
never
just crazy.
know.
But anyway, basically, what we want to say is that there's like a whole theme of fake conversations. So she actually demonstrated it, and it was absolutely insane. Like every single morning when he's getting ready for work, he would be on the phone to a family member, which we found out was his brother, and he would just be having a conversation and be talking, guys. Like I'm literally like now talking, you know, hello, yeah, what's up, yeah, how are you? Yeah.
The one
yeah.
that the one
Sharon, tell me, you good, yeah?
that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah.
that's the one that spun me
Yeah,
differently.
yeah.
The one where it's like he's saying that the person on the phone is saying hello to Risa Tisa.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, yeah, how are you?
Yeah, so
The one that's doing me is the fact that he did this every day.
Every day. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the effort.
And the thing is, there were so many characters.
Yes.
It's not like it was just one person.
yeah, he would
Brothers,
be saying that he's
friends,
talking to
Sisters
brothers like
that didn't exist.
every morning at 6 a.m. He said that he would be speaking
was
to
dedicated
his
to the
brother
lie.
for about 30 to 40 minutes every morning.
Yeah.
Just talking to himself.
Yeah.
And like,
God,
is that not a sign of a crazy person?
Yes,
Like, you're
it is.
pausing, like, you already know the schedule. Like, you're like,
No,
really?
really.
He said that. And the one that I knew that he was crazy, guys, this is this. The
Oh,
one
you
that I
didn't
knew
know he was crazy by now.
No, but at least the brother is alive. The one
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
understand is that he was telling Risa Tisa that he was talking to people who had passed away nearly 10 years ago.
The one that's doing me as well is the fact that he's talking to people that didn't exist. His
Yeah.
sisters. He made up Shantae and Kim.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chantel.
Chantel and Kim.
Yeah,
or
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
No,
a
Kim
lot.
existed. It just wasn't.
Oh, it was
It
a
wasn't
mom's
a
best
friend.
friend.
No,
No, it was,
Kim was his cousin's daughter.
Oh,
Guys, honestly, like,
it's too much for
it's definitely a clear sign that he was mentally, like, going through a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, for sure.
Like, and you
And
know
I
what?
don't think that's that surprising if you think about how much time he spent alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm genuinely going to say this. I genuinely believe that he actually believed what he's doing. Like, you know, some people genuinely believe there's someone on the phone.
You're gonna need to expand.
Like,
let's not expand
No,
that
no,
one.
no, no, no.
That
like-
one is just a sign of just
no,
craziness
I think,
and
no,
a
because
bit
some
of a
people
mental
in
challenge.
their mind, they have conversation with people and they make it.
So,
and they believe it's
schizophrenic.
real.
So he's mentally challenged.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that he.
I thought that was already-
No,
I
but
don't
she's
think.
basically trying to diagnose it like it's actually a thing. Like
Yeah,
not
like,
just.
No, I think, yeah.
Oh, so you think he can hear someone when he's speaking? On
no,
the
I
phone?
don't think he can
No,
hear.
I think
That's what Beatrice
I think
thinks.
he's actually having a conversation in his head. Like it's not like he's
yeah,
like not
obviously,
respecting a response. He's actually imagining a response
Oh
back.
yeah,
And
yeah.
having a mental conversation with someone, but
Sorry,
making it into reality.
don't people do that?
Yeah, but do you think...
Hey!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Money over flow.
Yes. Pros
Clark
Clark.
or Prosy class.
Yeah, man.
What scared me about this whole story is that my longing to be married would have got me in this same situation. But I'll wait now. Speak about it.
Sis, this is what I'm saying.
And
Like,
this is why I'm
about
so
it.
happy that this whole thing came out. Like, because no, genuinely,
Yes,
not in a
yes.
way, but her point was so valid. Like, there's so many themes and things that women can find themselves in where you're like, you're even at the brink. How did I find myself here?
Yeah.
Like, is there a way to get out? Like, or maybe it will improve. And sometimes, honey, unfortunately,
Just
it does not
leave.
improve.
and this is another thing that we've discussed on the pod before, and I've said it many times. Like, in a situation like this, yeah, you're gonna have to break up eventually anyway.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying at the beginning with the car tire and stuff, but when you started to notice that he's lied about making an offer on a house, to me that's a very big lie.
Yeah.
And I don't really feel like you can come back from that. I think from then I'd be thinking, what other lies is he telling?
Yeah.
And I know it might feel like, oh yeah, but we've already spent like this amount of time together, so like maybe we can work it out. But my thing is like, you're gonna spend more time together. And you're going to hear about more lies.
Yeah.
And now more time has passed when you could have broken up with him when you guys were dating for 6 weeks. And now it's like 6 months, 6 years.
Yeah.
Easier said than done though.
Yeah.
I think quickly, let's move on to the car situation.
Yes.
So kind of like the house is kind of like the same type of thing. They would go to, he would say that, I think he's saying that he wanted to get a company car, something that, it should be a BMW. They went to Jaguar, they went to Range Rover, they went to Mercedes.
test driving
They
all
were
the
test
cars.
driving all these cars. And I think she even said it herself. The common theme in all of these things is that he seemed to get a thrill from her being excited about things that he could potentially provide for her, but nothing was being provided.
Yes. Oh, I need to pause here.
Oh, cheer.
Guys, I feel so passionate. I feel so passionate about this topic.
About someone promising things that
all you do is
are
lie.
not that are never gonna come to pass. But one thing that always comes to pass is
Pain and suffering.
well,
Guys, literally, I cannot even say this.
Did it trigger you?
Yeah, 100%. And I think it's something that I will never do again. Hey, that whole thing of, and someone even, I saw a TikTok about it the other day. Guys will say, oh, I was gonna buy you X.
Ooh, not I was
speak
gonna.
about it.
I was gonna.
I was planning to buy you. I was planning to do. I was gonna. I'm gonna.
I wanna be ya.
I wanna be ya.
If anybody has watched Sister Act 2, remember that scene where the mum was like, oh, you shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Yeah, literally.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what Beatrice is saying.
Yeah. I am so passionate about those are people to be fearful of and to...
Someone asked, wait, sis, did they ever get a house? What house?
No, they didn't get a house.
money.
Sorry,
You
they didn't
must
get
be
a
on
house.
part 2.
Yeah, they didn't get a house, y'all. They didn't
They're
get a
still on the
house
summary.
at all. But yeah, I'm so passionate. I'm so passionate about those type of people and the fact that you have to... And guys, I always sing this song. Beware, beware. Because
Scary stuff,
honestly,
man.
there's only so much you can keep on promising. Because in my head, I'm thinking, why do I need to know this if you don't action it? Like, for me, it doesn't do anything good for me to know, oh, he could have, but he didn't.
Ooh.
Like, at the end of the day,
Honestly,
you didn't.
under promise.
Yes. Over deliver. 100%.
Yeah.
I actually believe in that 100%.
Oh, 100%.
110%. Because honestly, it's not a good look. And I think as women, we definitely find it easy to excuse that. We're like, oh, he said he was going to, maybe next time he will.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, at least he actually was thinking about it. Like, that means his heart and his intentions are good.
Yep.
And I get that I get that sometimes you actually
can
do
be
try.
maybe once or
Once
twice.
or twice. Even,
But it
I'm
can't
not
be
even
a
going to say twice. I'm
theme.
going to say once. On the
Yeah.
same theme, once.
It can't be a theme.
It can't
Yeah.
be repeating on the same topic.
Nah.
It actually can't.
It
Yeah.
really on the same topic.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No.
You'll be saying every
no.
single year, oh, yeah, no, I'm so sorry. I couldn't take you out for here.
Yeah.
Just either do it or don't say anything.
Yeah, legit.
Okay, so
yeah.
some of the other things, because obviously there's a lot. There's
we
so
can't go
much
through
that we
everything, guys.
can't go through.
Time is running
But
out, child.
time is running out. But basically, they did end up getting married,
Yeah.
and they got married. This is something that she said, yeah. They got married on the 5th of January. By January 31st, she knew that she was in trouble.
Yeah, I remember she kept saying that.
Like she from Imagine. Go
One
on.
thing because I'm looking at my notes as well.
Yeah.
Because I guess maybe we should just do themes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think these,
yeah.
Okay, cool. So another thing that I was actually going to discuss was finances and knowing your partner's finances before
that
you
was the next
sign
point, yeah.
any kind of name on any dotted line in any court.
It's the
Because-
one that absolutely floored me was the fact that he signed an agreement
Oh,
for a
yes.
cash down $700,000 house. No mortgage.
Yeah.
He said that he was going to do cash down.
Yeah.
Like, even if
that
somebody
man has nothing to lose, by the way.
even if somebody wanted to buy me a car, a significant other wanted to buy me a car,
I would not be telling them to do cash.
sorry,
I would not be telling them to do cash down.
not even the cash down. I need to for you to have that much money just sitting
Yes,
down.
yes.
I
I
need to see
it.
I need to
Evidence
see
of it.
I need to see not
What you're
not,
doing to even get that kind of money?
not even what you're doing, but
you should have a
you
kind
should
of
have
suave
you should
about
have an
you.
aura about
Yeah,
you
yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah. You
giving
don't have $700K
$700,000.
I'm living in a studio.
You're living in a studio. You moved into my townhouse. We're renting.
in the
We're-
part where she said she can't even bring a nice car to the front of her house.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
And my thing is like, no. If you're saying you can buy something cash down, 700,000, we should even be in this place. We should be in
Yeah.
another city.
No, yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
That
So it's
was
kind of
one
like
thing that
I
was
don't really
like-
understand. Like, it was a bit that for me was a bit alarming. The fact that he had basically nothing to lose, so much so that you're signing a document, a legal binding document that you're gonna pay $700,000 in cash. That's when I know that this man has nothing to lose. That he's capable of anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to honestly fear the people who have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they're the worst kind of tyrants, like, because they have literally nothing to lose. But yeah, it just, like, when I was watching it, I was like, I can't lie, you must discuss finances with like whoever
And she
your
did.
plan-
But that's the thing, though. I think people need to be
Not in
careful.
depth.
No, she's not in depth. But as if she
And I think
asked
she was
questions.
a bit ignorant to
Yeah, I can't lie,
the
it
finance
wasn't
thing
enough.
because she
It wasn't
said that
enough.
she said that she didn't really know anything about buying a house. This was very new to her. Obviously, she's been renting. This is very new to her. So sometimes, you know, when we say like when people have a certain type of money, sometimes you might not really understand the depth of how do I explain it? Like when people are in a different tax bracket to you, some of the conversations that they're having
They
Are
just go over your
different,
head.
they go over your head because you don't even know what the heck. Let me just stay in my lane.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So it's kind of like that situation. He gaslit her so much so that he was basically like, oh no, don't worry, I'll handle it because it seems like you don't really know what it is.
Yeah.
That's why on the first house, she didn't really put in, she was just calling the realtor, oh, it's the house. That's why the next time she was like, oh, I want to be involved because her ignorance, she felt like her ignorance kind of let it slip so much so that when she joined and said, oh, no, I'm going to be on this house as well, she thought that, oh, maybe it'll be a different story. But no, it's not about you being in on it or you not being in it. There's no money for you to
Yeah.
even be in it in the first place.
And another thing as well is like premarital counseling.
Hey,
That one
That's-
she was doing premarital post marriage.
that's the next point. Seeing as we're doing themes, next theme is once they got married, it's kind of he now became a bit overprotective and cold.
Yeah.
He would be calling her. This is
so scary.
this is one thing that men that are doing wrong, they also believe that you two you're doing wrong.
Yes.
So they will now become very paranoid that, oh,
If I'm doing this,
if I'm doing this, you must be doing that. Oh,
Meanwhile-
calling her every day at work. If
Sounds
there's a
like
man,
there's-
if
sounds
there's
like
a
there's men in the background.
of course there's men in. It's an
I'm at
office.
work.
I'm at work.
Yeah.
Why would there not be men? Is it a women's only? Is it a women empowerment
Women's only
movement? Is it women's conference at church? I don't understand. Of course there'll be men there. So he started that everything was now a problem. Oh, maybe you shouldn't wear that or something like this, like things like that. And then the one thing he did was that, remember that thing that he faked that one of her ex-boyfriends came to the house.
Yeah.
This is why I made the statement in the beginning of she was oversharing too much. So
About
much
her
so
ex.
that he was bringing up stories that she said about her ex in the first conversation.
But by this point where he's lied about it, about the guy coming to the house, they're married.
Yes.
So even if she had brought it up, maybe 1 month into the relationship, 2 months into, he would have still probably
But
used
my point is the being calculating about the whole thing. Like, you're using something that someone was just saying innocently to now be like, oh, he just came, he was wearing a hat, or maybe I don't know if he was wearing a hat. He came in a car, he did this, and it's like, she also caught him in that lie because she spoke to her neighbor who had a Ring camera.
Please,
and
shout out Ring, man.
Shout out Ring, man, friend of the show.
And she also had she also had security as well that would let her know when someone has come in and out of the door. But the person came in and out all within 1 minute. So how have you gone outside, had a conversation with a supposed ex, come watch him? He said that he watched him drive all the way off the street and then came back into the house.
Yeah.
That guy, man.
So yeah, infidelity was also amongst all these other things, infidelity was also a common factor in their relationship. He would be messaging women on Facebook Messenger. Oh, I can't wait to see you here. Oh, can't wait for lockdown to be over. You know those messages you be sent, oh, can't wait to see you after lockdown. He was doing it too. He was doing it. And I was
buying services.
Services.
If you know what I mean.
Something job. Another job. You fill in the blank.
That's what she said.
You fill in the blank. We don't want, this is not an X-rated thing. But you fill in the blank of what kind of jobs and services that he asked for and received, by the way.
Someone said with peaches. Ciao. Ciao, indeed.
Yeah, and then, okay, another thing as well, when they were talking about finances as well, she asked to see his bank account, like checking account, offshore and the thing. So he supposedly showed her what was in his checking account and like his normal like savings account, but the offshore and the one other American account she couldn't see. And then I think at this point they'd already been in marriage counseling, and I think the pastor that was doing the marriage counseling was just like, y'all ain't gonna make it a year.
For your pastor to say that,
that's
your pastor
meant to be bad.
Your pastors are people that will see beyond things.
Yeah,
they're meant to be like, oh, don't worry, we'll take you to the next level. But for your pastor to say,
I don't think you guys are making it 3
months.
And
they also made the comment that if you had come to us for pre-marriage counselling, we would have said
don't get married.
Shouldn't have got married. And I think that's another point. Just again, stress on the importance of these sort of things. Like, it's really, really key to do that. Yeah. I
was gonna say, let's fast forward because obviously there's just too much. But let's fast forward to the day that she actually kicked him out
on his birthday.
On his birthday, by the way, 17th of June 2021. Well. She said that he had stopped working because he had some sort of leg injury. And he said that, I think she had been, all the stuff, because basically at this point, she was basically like, she's done with the marriage. She had been gaining all this information, talking to ex-wives, I think she had only talked to the ex-wife at this stage.
Point, yeah.
And that was enough.
Sorry, can we pause? Yeah. I just remembered something. So this guy would lie about people dying, but there was even one time he lied and said that his ex-wife's daughter died.
Yes.
And he even said to Risa Tisa, like, is it okay if I send over, was it $2,000?
$2,000.
Yeah, $2,000 just to support. And like, she was like, yeah, of course, like, do your thing or whatever.
Yeah.
She then had a conversation with the ex-wife, and at the end of the convo, she was like, also, I just wanted to find out, like, how's your daughter? And she was like, my daughter's fine. Why? And she was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I think he just mentioned that she wasn't feeling well, so I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
Huh?
A man that can lie about death.
Anybody that can lie
about death,
run in the
opposite
direction. I
think the funniest thing, just to wrap up this whole thing, I think the funniest moment on this thing was when she spoke to Lee John's brother. Legion's brother is a comedian.
Nah, legit, man.
Because there was one point Legion's brother was like, I think he said, it's just the way that she was saying that, the way that he was talking, like, ain't nobody trusting her. Like, the person that he said was his aunt was actually his mum's best friend. And he was like, ain't nobody trusting what that heifer says.
Yeah, no, man.
He lied about absolutely everything.
Yeah. He didn't have two sisters. He didn't have two half brothers. Can you imagine someone saying that your dad basically had other children elsewhere?
Yeah, and I think the one as well that really touches me is the whole taking her to the cemetery.
Ooh. Yes. To see his grandparents.
Was
it his grandparents or his parents?
His parents.
No, I think it was parents.
Was it parents?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Because the grandma only died whilst they were together, right?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that true or not?
Yeah, it wasn't true.
But the date was wrong.
The date was well off.
Yeah, it was like 10
she
years.
died 2008.
Yeah. He took her to a cemetery, guys, and was like, "This is where."
Been dead.
Boy, he took her to a cemetery and was like, "This is where my parents are resting," and like took her to like from the car they could see the tombstone and it had like his family name on it.
Yeah,
but it didn't say like further details like in who's actually buried there. And the only reason why he even knew about this is because actually he was working at the cemetery, so he must have been like, "Oh, these people have the same surname as me. I can now use that." And I just think that's so sick and twisted. But it's also like it also just showcases that like sometimes in our heads, you wouldn't even imagine the lengths that people go to in terms of lying. Like, there's no way anyone would sit in that car and think that anything this guy utters from his mouth is a lie. In terms of that situation, like you're in the car and someone says, "This is no one would ever think."
And she actually taught me the difference between compulsive lying and
pathological lying.
Yes. Compulsive lying, there's an intent. There's an intention.
There's a reason. There might be a reason for the lie.
There's a reason for the lie. Pathological liars, no reason whatsoever.
Just pulling lies out of it. The one that he pulled, my company just bought this building and this is where my company car is.
Huh? He literally made that up as they were driving.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
No. Another thing that she said, and I think this was towards the end, and I was like, we've said this on our pod so many times.
Yeah.
That's the line you're going to think.
Being single sucks sometimes.
Aye, that's the line I wrote down.
Did you write that one down too?
Yes, honey.
Maybe we sing it together. Yeah.
No, you do on your own way.
Being single sucks sometimes, but being married to the wrong
type
person
of is hell.
Yes, it's hell. No one should ever have to go through.
God damn. Honestly, guys,
it is honestly better to just be single.
The note is done.
No, legit.
That
seriously
is enough.
No, honestly, and this is the thing as well that I want people to understand. Time, and they're like, yes, I know that like we can get got any moment. There's nobody above passing away. Like honestly, like it's by the grace of God that we are alive. Like no one's better than anyone else. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So literally, you have to live every single day to for this. I understand that. But some of us, like we always say in this podcast, we will be clinging on to the good that someone has done just in 10 seconds and be using that to sustain us for how many years. But then also we know there'll be a point where you realize this is wrong. But because of time, just 2 years or you're willing to compromise
the rest 50, of your life,
60 years beyond that. Please. And it's like, is it really worth it?
Adding these things to a scale and
let's be sitting back and analysing where we are in life. Like, there's no reason why we should be doing that.
This man brought family members back to life and killed them again.
Hey, Lazarus, are you there?
One thing that killed me on this story was the damn Powerade.
Oh, please, can we not do that one again? It makes me feel sick.
Oh,
God. I don't want to even talk about that.
I don't know whether if anybody actually wants to speak about this.
Yes, guys, we'll put the number up.
We'll put the number on the screen.
Yes, please.
And just let us know your thoughts on this whole Risa Tisa situation, because boy, it is really, really, really something.
Boy, oh boy.
Let's just be reading these comments.
Yeah, let's be reading them. Okay, so people are... Oh, so yeah, that's what I thought. It wasn't. Someone said it wasn't his parents' grave.
Was
Guys,
it his
whose
parents?
grave? Whose grave was it?
Was
Please
it
let
his
me
parents
know.
that he?
I thought he said that they were buried.
Or was
on
it
top
his
of one another.
grandparents?
That's what I don't know. I can't remember if it's his grandparents or parents.
parents.
Please let me know, guys. Let me know. But yeah,
We
honestly,
have time for one call.
yeah, 1 or 2,
So the
depending
first
on if you're
person to
wrapping
get
up.
there, we have
Yeah,
time
man.
for one.
Well,
Yeah.
Sharon has spoken. We've got a caller. Let's go.
Oh, hey.
Hey, what's your name?
Dara.
Hi, Dara.
Where are you calling from?
Hi, guys. I'm at uni, Leicester.
Leicester.
During our prime, that place was raining.
That place was popping off.
Every rave. Hey, no wonder you're up at this time. Are you going out? Are you going out?
No, I'm not.
I'm hearing some noise in the background. Are you sure you're not going out?
Please be careful.
You're not serious.
Yes, what did you want to discuss?
Well, first of all, I just wanted to say I love your podcast. I watch it every Monday. And
thank you.
Yeah, so I watched the recently, so like all 50 parts on like
you're
Sunday.
with
I
us.
was doing an assignment, but she dropped the 51 and 52 after I finished. So I was like, no, I can't be asked to watch those two parts.
Yeah,
but basically, I just wanted to say that, like, first of all, the guy's really sick. Like, I think it's actually a mental disorder because the lies
for sure.
Yeah, it was out of. Yeah, it was not normal. And then I also feel like she's a bit hard on herself because she's saying she wishes, like, she listened to, like, the inkling she got, which I feel like, me personally, when I was listening to it, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Like, why, if you know he's lying, why would you stay? But I feel like, I think she mentioned once that, like, she didn't want, like, them to be, like, the marriage to not last long. So I think it was also an element of, like, imagine telling your parents who just got married and then you're already divorced. I think there were so many factors, the miscarriage. It was just a lot. But I feel like I love how vulnerable she was because she was so honest. Like, most people wouldn't even, like, want to say such a story because of how embarrassing it would make them look. But she owned it.
For sure. Honestly, that's what we were saying at the beginning of this live, that like I have to commend her for what she did because the reality is, guys, sometimes we all be doing stuff and we're looking back and we're thinking, damn, I really shouldn't have done that, or why did I do X? Like, we have to be real. Like, she's not above anyone. Like, we've all have looked back at a situation and been like, oh, I actually should have handled that in a different way. And it's only when you have like hindsight of something, you're like, okay, cool, actually this is a sign that I missed. But when you're living in it, like, imagine all the emotion she's going through. Like, it is a lot. So I think that's so right. You're so right. Yeah, man.
I think another thing I also wanted to mention was when she had the miscarriage and she was meant to have the surgery, he wanted the sister.
It's true.
His sister.
He would have come.
That wasn't real to take her.
Yes.
But imagine if she said yes.
Yes.
He would have taken her because it's not his. He doesn't have a sister. So I think, like, it was so funny, but it was so sad. Because
So
it was
true.
just like,
It's true. Because by that point, we hadn't realised that they weren't.
Yes.
Sorry?
No, I'm just thinking, imagine she said yes. And then, so who was he going to...
He would have said something came up.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy because obviously by that time we hadn't realised that the sisters were not real.
Yeah.
So I actually forgot that nobody was coming.
This is the thing where, like, you had these sort of lies where they don't even realise that the lie could actually end up putting other people's lives in danger, or, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're actually really harming somebody by promising something that you know definitely can't even exist. Like, what's going on? It's not fun and games with this sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Damn, that's a good point.
And then also, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but his ex-wife has come out to speak.
Yes.
Another
Which one? Latoya, right?
And the son. Yeah, Latoya and his her son.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how, like, he called the police on him for putting his hands on him, but he put his hands on him because of the way he was speaking to Latoya. I was just like, this guy is like
crazy.
I don't know, but even when the police were saying when they came to take him when he came to the house, when he was saying he still has a right to be at the house, they were saying he has he was having a mental episode.
Yeah.
So I just didn't feel like he should be, like,
checked into a facility. But because no one no one who cares about him anymore, like no one really cares
And
about
also another thing that I've realized is the way, because obviously we have the NHS and like healthcare is free in the UK. When Bitches and I went to LA, oh my days, there were so many people that I was like, these people, if they were in the UK, they'd be in hospital.
Yeah. A lot of people who are homeless or sick, like having absolutely nobody to look after them. You can tell they're injured, like they're not well. Like
But yeah, his family had wanted nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Like, how can your cousin say I wouldn't wish him on anybody?
Yeah, that's insane. Dang.
No.
That's how you know he's a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. But yeah,
All right,
thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so
calling.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Damn, man. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Damn. This is it's a lot, man, guys.
Anyway,
It's a lot.
Risa Tisa, when you're in London,
No, I'm so
please
happy she can
stop
actually
by.
do the things she wants to do.
yes,
Like, let
did
her
you
live
see,
her life.
Were you on the call today when Jess, or was it Megan that was telling us that Delta got
It was me that said
Oh,
it.
was it you?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Delta commented on one of the TikToks and was like, "Oh, we will fly you to London and Paris."
Amazing.
And then Hilton also commented that, "Oh, we will be able to like
yeah,
You can
accommodate
stay with us.
you. You
I
can
think
stay with
even
us."
BMW actually
Yeah,
reached out as
BMW
well.
reached out.
Did they
and-
have
Yeah.
the 6 with
Yeah,
the
with
cognac?
the
Yeah.
cognac
Yeah.
interior.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
blue. Yeah.
I'm so
gosh.
happy for her because I just feel like honestly that is just a small reward for the amount that she's endured. So I'm
Yeah.
so happy that she's able to get that stuff free of charge without this Legion guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Wow, Risa, you've been through it. But if you're when you're in London,
Yeah, man.
come on the BTS podcast.
Yeah,
We'd
come
love
on.
to have you. But yeah, I think that's all we have time for,
Yeah,
guys.
guys.
It's been a long
It's
one.
been a long one today. Ciao. But we're gonna need to wrap this thing
Yeah,
up.
it goes by so quickly.
Honestly,
It
I love
does.
lives. It's so lit talking to you guys. But please, please, please don't forget to subscribe and make sure you guys tune into our episode that's dropping on Monday.
Yes.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I like this conversation. Again, since you guys like the Baz Balls that we did on the topic before, this one's another Baz Balls
Oh yeah.
as well. So make sure you guys tune in. It's a serious conversation. But yeah, appreciate all the love, all the support, guys. Keep on reaching out to us. Honestly, we are responding to you guys as much as we can. And also make sure you guys follow us on Snapchat. So we recently launched Snapchat. So we're going to be giving you guys a lot more content, a lot more behind the scenes of what's going on as well. So
And like real-time answer to your questions.
yes, exactly. So we'll be doing some Q&As there as well. So yeah, make sure you guys follow us everywhere. We love and appreciate you all. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Let us know if you guys want to see another live and when. We will try. And we will try.
We will try.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Bye.
See you guys later. Bye.